Hello, everybody. How are we doing? How are we all doing? It's been a while. It's been a while, but we are back with a stream. I don't remember the last time it is. Lookers, what a way to start the stream. 26 months. You beautiful bastard. You. Thank you very much. A three stream streak as well. It is Scunthorpe time indeed. It is Scunthorpe time indeed. We are 11 points clear at the top of the National League. Ahead of Dagenham and Redbridge. I don't actually remember who is second in the season preview. It's Harrogate who got relegated. And they are, okay, they're in fourth. So, we're Dagenham and Redbridge are in the predicted playoffs. So, it's right that they're in and around there as well. You mean, you're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Why am I a mean one, Mr. Wider? Welcome in. But we are here, and we have by far and away the top scorer in the league in Danny Elliott. There's a Grinch on your bookcase. There is a Grinch on my bookcase. That is correct. You are with Northern Ireland under 21s. That's right. We obviously got this absolute machine of a right winger. Well, he's a right winger, but we've trained him to play out on the left. We got an absolute machine for the National League, and so we are very, very happy with him. But yeah, how was everybody's Christmases, New Year's, and all of that jazz? But yeah, Scunthorpe 11 clear. We've got Wimbledon at home after what can only be described as probably one of my best ever moments in Football Manager. We beat, what is it, Sutton. They are what, second in the league above us, second in League 2, and we put 8 past them in their own backyard. So we're in decent form. The only game we've lost this season is the only game we haven't scored in. That 1-0 defeat away at Oldham in September. So we are on a good unbeaten run. We are top of the league by some distance. The FA Trophy will start we enter the third round in December, and it is November, so it will start for us in a month. The defence of our FA Trophy, might I add. I believe that is the club's... It's the club's only FA Trophy as well, so that's even more sensational. It's the first National League North as well. They do have one League One title, but that is it. We're aiming to win every title we can as we go up. Financially, we're a bit in the mud. What FM Lower League say it doesn't include finances in the complete and utter mud. But yeah, so we have we're currently a very nice number, 6.9k, nice. In the red on our wage budget, and we are hemorrhaging money more than we can keep up. So a win against Wimbledon, very much important to see if we can get one of those big sides in the FA Cup. Jack's... He's been so lucky. Yeah, well, I've seen that. Chuck, you beautiful bastard. Thank you very much, bestie. 17 months at tier 1. I very, very much appreciate it.
17 months. Hope you the best for the content. And appreciate you.
Appreciate you too, bestie. Congrats on your network save Europa League win as well. Yeah. They have a new manager just before they played us. That might be why. The Premier League kind of going to form. Snedden is been given important player by us. But yeah, we signed Tay Ashby Hammond ahead of you, and I'm very much loving Tay Ashby Hammond right now. All right, off to wishlist socials. No worries. Thanks. Just glad it saved your job. Well. It's a good job it has done. But yeah, the last game we played was a 2-2 draw away at Bromley. So we're hoping to improve on that. But yeah, when we're 11 points clear with a plus 36 goal difference after 18 games, we are winning every game by 2. 55 goals scored this season is by far and away the best. And we also have the best defensive record, which is quite surprising. Normally... No, I wouldn't have thought we'd done that. The XG table, I'm very intrigued at the XG table. We can't even view the XG table. Can we view it here? There we can. We're very much battering our XG and the expected points. So yeah. You've had a hellish week. Well, I hope it can get better. It's Friday, so you've got the weekend now to relax, hopefully, and enjoy it. And hopefully it'll be a good end to a not great week. Co-workers stuck in snow or ill. That's not great. That is not great. Whiplash. You landed heavily in training the day before we play, and you've got Wish Lab. Yeah, we had a blizzard. That's not fun. Right, there's one thing I need to check. In here, because I know with the network game we do there, no, we can move TV matches. Perfect. It's put the country on like 50% efficiency. That's not good. He's dubious about speaking to Boston, but it's a 5-month loan. Finley Shrimpton, are you in and around on our plans right now? You're not. There's teams that want you on loan. We have Scales, we have Dowling Davenport. Both of them are injured at the moment. We don't really have anybody else to sort of cover that backup role. But how much are you paying of his wages? You're paying that. I mean, it's not gonna kill our thing. They're gonna also give us a little bit of transfer budget. We're gonna get about 2.2k a month off of this. They have good training facilities. What is their facilities like? Good and like, so he'd develop as well. Be an important player, develop a little bit further past that, maybe towards that 3-star potential. Well, if he rejects the loan, we're not gonna complain. He's rejected the loan. Okay, that's fine. Like, it's not gonna be the end of the world that he's rejected that. But we are the favourites for the Altrincham clash, as we pretty much are for most games in the league. We are the odds-on favourite to win the league if we go into the season preview. 11-10 versus 2-1. So we're... it's not like we're the highest in there, but Harrison Porter's given our top prospect rating rather than the main man himself, Jason Fisher. Probably because at 17 years of age, he's already one of our better players. So, you know, that is very much the case. Scott adapts game to central. Rashawn Scott is very much effective at dribbling through the centre. Considering we don't play him through the centre, don't know why we have that trait on him. But yeah, that's fine. Monthly staff meeting will request the inbox. What is Mr. Fisher actually training? Knocks ball past opponent. That's fair, given he is a very quick, pacey boy. He's on international duty and comes back literally the day we play Altrincham, so he's not going to be here for match day 1, which is a little bit annoying. But it is what it is. I mean, we were going to look to sign him. League 1 standard forward. He just doesn't have the physicals for what we need. Adam Berry, could we get you on a free loan? Could we? Are Oldham playing Mr. Adam Berry? That is very much something that we need to have a look at. Mr. Adam. They didn't play him in the last game. How have I been? I've been very, very good, thank you. Loan. Yeah, he has first team commitments, so he's not really gonna make... I mean, he's a leading National League player, I suppose, so like... The international roundup, he played 26 minutes for the Northern Ireland. He's playing for the under-21s at 17. We can't really... We'll get dives into tackle and knocks ball past opponent. We'll get the weaker foots going. Not individual trainings. No, he would not be a better player. We're going to appeal against that 2-match ban. But yeah, I've been good. Just enjoying what has been like an end-of-year break, I suppose. And I've working bits and enjoying time with the big cutie. So it's been very, very nice indeed. I mean, you've got 16 positioning as a no-nonsense centre-half, like, and 5-star potential at 19. He's contracted to Fleetwood, so we're not going to sign him. Let's just forget about that. You was at the test match yesterday. That would make sense given... Yeah, but I don't know. Oh, Jason Fisher is back. I mean, perfect timing, Mr. Fisher. Janelle Bennett is a little bit running low, so we'll get Rashawn Scott on the right. We'll keep him off. We are gonna bring Kean Scales, not for Coogan. Let's do that again for Davenport, who's a little bit there, and then we're all going to get Mr. Finley onto the bench as well. The Sydney Test Day 3, very nice indeed. Yeah, Jared Harlock. Harlock's not affecting his playing time because they're playing a completely different position. Oh, hello. You want to offer me certain things, do you? That's very nice indeed. I should just have clicked ban instead of that, but you know. You want to promote something, do you? That's very nice indeed. Of course you do. I do not care in the slightest. This team, I'm looking forward. I mean, there's a highlight straight from kickoff to start the stream. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how it goes, but this team has been absolutely battering their opposition, and all that has come before them in every game. So this, of course, first game back, is going to be a 1-0 loss, isn't it? Well, it's going to end in defeat anyway. I mean, yeah, but New Year's and Christmas was nice and sort of calm, like was with the Massive Cuties family, and then Boxing Day was just a chill day, and then New Year's Eve, I had 3 days off over New Year's, so I went to family, as we've got an early goal. I mean, yes, I agree. Hello? I mean, there we go. PC has decided not to just die in a ditch. Let's do the affinity. That might be sensible. Take you guys off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take you off as well. Right, perfect. But yeah, a nice early goal to start. Yeah, and then New Year's, I had 3 days off, so I went back down to see family. We have conceded. Let's go. Emotional damage. An entertaining game for the neutrals to start off. 5 minutes. There's been 2 goals. But yeah, and then went down to see family, mum, dad, sister, my nan, and my aunt was all over for New Year's Eve, and then I had a couple of days down there before coming home and then having work this week. So all the joys of working again. But Beeston, Law's into the penalty area. He's got to shoot and he's put it wide. Lockers is first in the building. He probably was first in the building as well. I mean, I've just encouraged as we've got a corner. It's backstick, Semeyu heads it straight at Ross. So no goal from the corner. Lockers, thank you for the 5 bits.
Give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money.
I appreciate it very much. Law, Rashawn Scott, he's found Elliott. He looked offside. He's drilled it in. Is the Lino going for it?
Lino!
Yes, he is.
Lino! You've got to fucking see that!
He has got to see that. He is about a yard or 2 offside. We saw that one. But yeah, so it was nice to then see family, and then came home, had work. I've worked this week, had today off, which is nice. And then I'm working both days over the weekend, to tomorrow and Sunday. So not the nicest to work a double weekend, but you can't begrudge a little bit of money in the back pocket. So we have battered Altrincham. They have scored their only shot on target. Tell them I don't like what I've just seen and go back out and just carry on, I suppose. Don't make any drastic changes just yet, as there is a corner for Altrincham here. Marriott has whipped it in, and it's headed up and away, but then it's back down, and Crankshaw has hit the beans on toast. He's smacked that against the post, and we've got away with one there. And now we're straight back up the other end with a highlight. That's a terrible pass from Kenlock, but we will pick up the loose ball with Semeyu at the second attempt. Harlock, Kenlock, Beeston. This is lovely tiki-taka passing in the National League. What play? Law. Efete's going to make it. He's found the main man in Elliott, and it is 2-1 Scunthorpe. His 24th league goal of the season. I think it's his league goal of the season. He's onside. It's a lovely ball whipped in on his weaker right foot. Don't know what Ross was doing. And we do take the lead. That's nice, isn't it? I don't know how we can only be 10 points clear, given that Gateshead... Oh, they played a game more than us. That is why. Right. Substitutions time. Rashawn Scott has not had a great game. Janelle Bennett will come on for him. Kenlock is on the yellow. We don't have anybody to play fullback because we don't bring fullbacks with 5 subs. I can't wait to get to League 2. Give me 7 subs, please. Declan McManus on for Elliot. We'll get some fresh legs on up at the top of the pitch, and then we'll save the other one. We'll save the other substitution for a little bit later. We'll praise the lads for winning. Ignore that. We won't bring Coogan on. I mean, Kenlock is on a 6.5, so it might be a case of bringing Coogan on and hoping he can do a semi-decent job at left back. Or do we throw Semeyu out? You've got a weak left foot. You've got a reasonable left foot. You've got a weak left foot. Right, Semeyu, you're going left back. Just purely because of the fact that you have the strongest left foot out of the 3 centre-backs that are playing. They've gone down to 10 men, I think. They have gone down to 10 men. Can we now get a third? Just to see this game out. Harlock, Fisher, he scored the opener, the 17-year-old sensation, and he's got himself another one. Praise the lads. 3-1. Game, set, and match. It's all done. Altrincham put to the sword. Brushed aside. What a way to start. The Scunthorpe boys march on, and Dagenham and Redbridge. Well, they've only got 19 games apparently. It was Gateshead moving above them, and they've conceded late on. That makes sense. We are 11 points clear at the top. Classy Afete, 2 assists from right back. Your passing was a joy to behold. It's a cracker. It was a cracker between the Moors and Gateshead, but it's still nothing more important than the Scunthorpe boys. The Irons marching on. The Irons, up the Irons. Afete stars, look at him go. His last 5 games, he's averaged a 7.74. Is he 7.3, 7, 8.0, 7.2. He's averaging 7s even when he doesn't have an assist or an attacking return to his name. What a guy. What a guy. They've considered and they've upheld the match ban. Of course they have. Because why wouldn't they, right? FA Cup first round replays. And there's no real shocks in there by the look. I mean, Harrogate actually knocking out Cheltenham away from home. Cheltenham in League 2, Harrogate in the National League. So there is a little bit of an upset there. Marine taking Wickham to extra timers, but the other two kind of go into form. Kind of go into the leagues. Development advice. Send Tiago on an English language course. I mean, your form has been great. Your form has been great. They're all happy with their forms. Scenes that you love to see. We've got Eastleigh. We've got Eastleigh next. Now, they're down towards the bottom of the league. But Eastleigh, I'm fairly certain, if I remember correctly, were the team that got promoted with us. So, if we just go back here. Eastleigh got promoted via the... Oh, no, it was Scarborough. So, Eastleigh have stayed up here. How are Scarborough doing then? This season? Scarborough are struggling. Okay. So, it's not going great for them. The National League's going great for us. So, Eastleigh, Vroom Plain... That's a joke that's obviously going right above my head. Why are you not continuing game? Thank you. Credits. We might credit their experienced squad, but I tell you what, it's going to be absolutely no match for us. They've even got their own. We're even playing them on their own patch. Gateshead and Oldham provide top billing. Gateshead in third, looking to head above. They've played 20 games, right? Yeah, and they've lost 6 games. So we are 12 points clear of them, but we will be 15. The main one we're looking to avoid is dropping that 15-point gap to Solihull right now. I mean, I wonder if a little kid... it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me. Eastleigh, Vroom Plain, I get it now. Their badges of Vroom Plain. Makes... See, I know... I can read. Right, we're going to go full strength here, rest for the Woking game, and then have full strength to play Wimbledon at home. That you'd be very surprised. It wouldn't shock me if you carry on your last match. We'll do well. I agree with that. I agree with that sentiment. I think we'll do well if we carry on. If we play anywhere near what we did against there, we will absolutely smash it. Jason Fisher having a new gen in the team in season 2 of a save. Oh, it's just unbelievable, Jeff. It's honestly, it makes me feel very, very happy. It makes me feel very, very happy. He is one of our own and will be in the squad all the way up the leagues with us, unless someone buys him. McCallum with the throw in, they've headed it on, and Tay Ashby Hammond can comfortably watch that go over his bar. Not even worried about it, not even concerned at all, not in the slightest. Kenlock driving forward here. Inside you go to Beeston, son. Beeston, you come across. I mean, you've got Jason Fisher, the boy wonder there. Law. He's found the boy wonder. Square it for Elliot. Oh, it's wonderful football. It's 30 for the season for Elliot. Goal scoring machine. My voice is cracking. Oh, I do apologise. 30 for the season. 30. We've not even hit December yet, Danny. And you're on 30. Crazy stuff. The cross is whipped in. They have people for it. That month guy, he's won a couple of headers now. But you can't fire them on target. So you know what? We're not going to complain. And right now, Dagenham and Redbridge seem to be losing, which I seem to be very happy with. The quicker we get the league done, the quicker we can focus on winning the FA Trophy for a second time, I suppose. And maybe having a good deep run in the FA Cup. Like, I would love like a Jack Work the Space-esque FA Cup run this year. Like, getting to like the 5th round and getting like some big sides away from home would be unbelievable. This is lovely play. Law into Beeston. He's got Elliot making a run up ahead of him. Elliot will cut it back to Fisher. Fisher interestingly tried to play that early. We've worked it brilliantly. And Roberts makes it 2. Cal Roberts with the second of the game. Eastleigh's Vroom Plain cannot fly them to victory today as it stands. We are comfortably ahead. I mean, Kenlock's whipped the free-lit kick in. Harlock's looped it. It's off the bar. How Younger hasn't reacted quickest there either is shocking, to be honest. I mean, Afete can't quite win that back for us. And now we're kind of out of position. What a tackle from Afete that was. It hasn't stopped us from getting out. And then McCallum's in behind, and McCallum has scored. We don't keep clean sheets.
Emotional, damn it!
It saves on the clean sheet bonuses. That's what we've got to remember. The money that we save on the clean sheet bonuses goes in our favour. I think we're doing well, but we need to find another gear. We can find another gear. Ask assistant. Confirm. So Gateshead are winning. Dagenham are drawing with Wealdstone. Okay. Up the Wealdstone. You want some? They'll give it ya. They'll give it ya. Right. We are... Okay. We was about to make some changes. But Harlock will find Seanasea. And it is 3-1. So... I was about to make changes, and then we go 2 goals in front again. So, those travelling Scunthorpe behind the goal, travelling Scunthorpe fans behind the goal, they're absolutely loving what we're bringing to the team. We've given them a new lease of life and a new vigour. Is that Shane Long? Have they brought Shane Long on? I knew he signed for someone this season. Did have Eastleigh, second bottom of the National League, sign Shane Long? As Cal Roberts has nearly run the entire length of the pitch there. And then it's given away by Long. I'm hoping it's Shane Long. Fisher. Seanasea. Across to Ollie Younger. Efete. Cal Roberts has made the run. He's found Cal Roberts. He's got to square it. It's behind everybody. This is a really long highlight. There's got to be a goal here. There's got to be a goal here. Elliot! Oh, he's hit the beans on toast. He's hit the beans on toast.
Fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe he's missed it. And then McCallum heads over, right? Now is time for changes. Now is time for changes. Players are a bit knackered. Like Beeston can be brought off for Key and Scales. We will give Fisher a break after his international run. We'll bring Janelle Bennett on. And then Kenlock's on a 6.4. Kenlock's form right now is definitely in question after the first 2 games of stream. Jason Law looks like he's given everything and could be due a rest. He probably could be due a rest, but he's not going to be right now. As Bennett, to make it 4-1, puts it over. I mean, Roberts has then run out of play. So, you know, that is always something to be concerned about. I was about to praise, but we'll wait till the highlights gone. He's taken an awfully long time to head that free kick in, and they've scored from it, so this is why we don't praise.
Emotional damage.
Because this is second bottom of the league. If we throw this away, and I still haven't seen this, there's Shane Long up front for them. Where is it? Long. It is Shane Long, look at that. I was right. It's a shame we're going to have to try and beat Shane Long. Well, it's not really. We did consider signing Shane Long ourselves, as Janelle Bennett has scored to make it 4-2. Goals for days. Entertainment at the highest order. You can't get much better than this. Well, you can. We just don't concede. But 40 goal difference from 20 games. I think we're safely on the road to winning the National League. As we win again, and I think the other teams around us have dropped points even further. Dagenham and Redbridge lost to Wealdstone. Up the Wealdstone. Gateshead lose at home to Oldham. So Oldham have beaten now 2 of the top 3 this season. But we are 14 points clear at the top of the National League. So that is very nice to see. As we march on towards Woking. At home so we can rest. We can rest and rotate. This is the big one. Wimbledon at home is the big one. We'll give some players a nice little bit of break. Harlock is being praised by Russ Wilcox. Where are you, Mr. Russ? You are at Gainsborough. You are managing Gainsborough. He was our under-23s manager for a couple of years. The FA Trophy third round draw is here. How many teams? There's 64 left. I'm not really there. We've got Halifax at home to start on FA Trophy defence. So, Halifax, who are sitting 18th in the National League, we should do okay against them. Let's look at the training calendar. That's in December, right? We'll get through the Wimbledon game. We'll get the FA Cup draw done, and then we'll sort our training calendars out from there. Once we then know all the cup games and everything like that. The Eastbourne Borough, our Eastbourne Borough has been moved for TV coverage. We're on the telly, lads. We're on the telly box. Right. Rest and rotate. Janelle Bennett on for Fisher. Rashawn Scott on for Cal Roberts. We'll give them both a break. Dowling in that midfield. Port. Davenport is still suspended. So Kean Scales will come on. He can play the Mez, and then Finley can come and be the box-to-box. Coogan can come in for Younger. Do we have another centre-half? I'm fairly certain we should have had another centre-half. We don't have another centre-half. Oh, that's because Boyce is injured. That's why. We did have Andrew Boyce, but he is injured. That's not good news. Denton starts. Ogle starts. Coogan and Sameu. We can't play Snedden. He's out for 6 days and 3 weeks, so it's going to be Tashby still to go. And then we will bring Declan on for Danny Elliott. And we are good to go. Did I do that for all matches? I think I did that for all matches. No, I did that for next match only. I'm an absolute genius. Genius, I tell you. I think we need to show everyone why all this praise on us is just it's just there. David Dunn, former Blackburn midfielder, if I remember correctly, is the manager of Woking. Ask the ass man. Confirm changes. There we go. Woking at home. To see if we can maybe extend our... Well, we can extend our gap over Dagenham and Redbridge. Regan Ogle has picked up an injury early on. Is it affecting him? He feels he can shake off the knock, right? We'll give him to half-time. We'll give him to half-time, see if he can shake that knock off him. Speaking of the FA Cup second round, it's the FA Cup third round weekend in real life. This weekend we had Everton Crystal Palace last night, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin got sent off, and everyone was like, it's really controversial, and I'm like, how is it controversial? He's literally studs up into the shins of the player. It can't be any more clear-cut red card that I've ever seen. And Everton have got the replay at home anyway, so it's not like they're missing out that much. That was a highlightless first half. You've got to do more, lads. You have the ability to change the game, lads, and you're not doing it so far. Seems to have shaken up his knock. So Mayu is a little bit knackered. We'll give him till like 55, 60 minutes, and then we will make the changes. Ask the ass man, there's nothing to change. So there's a corner here. Rashawn Scott, 2 minutes into the second half, goes short to Bennett. It's in towards Scales and then cleared away. And that was the highlight. So it didn't do really anything. We're going to demand more. Demand a little bit more. Woking, who are currently, 24 points behind us? So they are 8 wins off of us. Regan Ogle has now picked up an injury for sure. We'll put Ollie. Well, Coogan, you have 6 and 10, and Younger, you have 5 and 6. So Coogan will go to right back. And then who's also not playing well? Bennett or Scott? Bennett looks like he's got a little bit less fitness in him. So we'll bring Jason on. We'll bring Jason on. I trust you to make the difference. Inspired, motivated. It's what we like to see, especially when we haven't had an attacking highlight in the entire game. A Scott's corner is whipped in, headed away. Semeyu picks up the loose ball. Dowling, can we find anything? It's young Jason Fisher. Coogan, is he going to shoot from there? He is. He's hit the post. Oh, that's so unlucky. Rashawn Scott back in, and that's a terrible effort. Pet the Espo indeed, Andrew. Welcome in. Thank you for the 7 months at Tier 1. I appreciate it massively.
Pet Espo.
Pet Thespo. Not Pet the Espo, Pet Thespo. Interesting. Right, we're going to go triple striker here. We need a goal, so we're going to go triple striker. Just get them all as advanced forwards and go. Pet Thespo. I agree. Mazzala attack. Get you on Mazzala attack. We'll get McManus off for Danny Elliott because he's not played well. You have the ability to make a real difference. Now get me a winning goal, Danny. Get me a winning goal. We will hit early crosses, shoot on sight, be more expressive and slightly up the tempo as well. There's a highlight, so we might not even needed to have done that, but we'll do it just in case this highlight comes to nothing on either end, or a goal for them perhaps. Denton, coming forward. This will be only the second game this season we haven't scored if we don't do it. It's whipped in, Williamson claims. I thought for a second he was missing that. I was slightly hopeful. But the highlight's still going, so it's not done, dusted, or sorted yet. Let's not make any mistakes, lads. Don't let this slip. In the words of the fabled slipper, Steven Gerrard. Oh, Shrimpton, you've got to lay the pass. Elliott's miles offside. He is miles offside. I saw that one.
Lino! You've got to fucking see that!
You have to see that, Lino. I saw it, and I've got glasses because I need to see a computer screen quite better. Oh, 91st minute highlight. Corner whipped in. Youngest free at the back post. Late in the game, and Scunthorpe do what we do best and score goals. Do what we do best and we score goals. Fisher, right, back to here. Rashawn Scott, back to here. And then we'll put you as winger attack. Not support, please, game. Not support, please, game. We'll go back to the usual sort of stuff. And we'll see this game out 1-0. It's not pretty, to say the least, ahead of there. But we weren't at our best and we still won. So, Pog indeed. And Wildstone have won again. They're up into 4th. Look at them go. They're only 2 points off the playoff bye. Ogle 4 to 5 weeks. Not great news. Especially when we've got there. Fisher is now gonna go up to 450 quid in a matter of weeks. In a matter of days even. But Wildstone winning, I mean, Mika Obero, I mean, are you any good? We'll give you a scout. Why not? Did you sign... You're currently at Wildstone, so we'll have a look at you and see. Now, we're confident, and that's all we can ask for. The board are delighted that we're going to win the National League. Considering they wanted us to reach the playoffs, I think we're doing okay on that front. Where was they expected to just be competitive quarterfinal? They only wanted us to be competitive in the FA Cup, and we're gonna prove to them exactly why we are on an A plus. We put 8 past League 2. Sutton have dropped down, so we put 8 past 3rd place in League 2. Second at the time, Sutton. So can we put 8 past Wimbledon as well? Can we actually do that? Can we just prove to the entire world why we deserve an FA Cup 3rd round place? I think we can. Do we have any... We only have one former AFF championship. That's the Asian Cup, I believe. Coogan out for 4 weeks. That's not good news. Why are we getting injuries all of a sudden? It's probably because of the amount of games we're playing in and around November and December. But yeah, that's not too bad. It's nothing to worry about. It's FA Cup day, everybody. Look at all these scrubs not in the FA Cup. Ugh, what a shame. We might be joining them. I mean, we could be joining Exeter, or we could be drawing Bromley in the hat. Right, we've got a few people out injured. This is not really what we wanted to see. Right, Finlay, in you come. Kean Scales will come onto the bench. We'll bring a goalkeeper just in case we need one. But yeah, this is what we're going with. It's full strength. There's no messing around here. The only issue is our centre-backs are a little bit tired. That's the one thing we are slightly lacking, is centre-backs that have any recovery period right now, because both our backup centre-backs are out injured for the next 4 weeks at a minimum. So, you know, it's not great, because we're not playing like youth team centre-halves in the FA Cup second round. We're not doing it. I refuse. Johnny Jackson, Wimbledon are playing 4-4-2. We're at home against Wimbledon. Up the lads. Come on. You put 8 away from home against Sutton. Let's see if... I'll take 1. I'll take a 1-0 win right now. You give me a 1-0 win, I'll snap your arm off. Corner is whipped in. Headed away. Elliot, go on, son. Oh, he's hit the bar. Square it, Roberts. Afete, one of you. Please. Oh. So close to an early goal. It would have been the perfect start. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on some National League scores. They have a throw now. Can we win it back, please? I don't like it when they have possession. Well done, Tashby. That's brilliant from you, son. We love that. He's rolled it short to Younger. You can go to Afete. He comes inside. Interesting. Let's pause there. For some reasons, it seems Horsons are about to sign 2 Americans from America with our new American owner. Interesting. Yeah, interesting. I mean, I hope they work out for you. As Elliot, he's found young Jason Fisher, and Jason Fisher has scored! And Scunthorpe lead League 2 Wimbledon at Glanfield Park. One from the MLS now. That is incredibly nice. That could be a game changer for you. Just like young Jason Fisher is a difference maker for us. Praise the boys. Boreham would have beaten Barnet 5-0. Barnet in the mud. You love to see it. Kenlock, go outside if you have to. You've got Fisher wide on the left if you need him. You've got Law here. Due to his competitor having mega form. Okay. Law. Into Cal Roberts. Can he get down the outside? Inside again to Law. Harlock. Law. Into Roberts who's cut inside. And Cal Roberts, it's deflected in. Is it an own goal? It's an own goal. It's 2-0 to Scunthorpe. Wimbledon are on the rocks. They're on the ropes. Their backs against the wall. As an own goal was fired in off their defender. Amos with no chance. 2-0 Scunthorpe. Free kick over the bar. And it's apparently... yeah. I mean, I don't blame him, but if he's the player he's being benched for is in mega form, he kind of can't have any complaints. But it might be to your gain. So... If he comes to you and starts putting in the performances that he can do, can put him good performances in, then I mean, his Horsons aren't going to complain, are they? Cal Roberts, he's looked to find Elliott. He can't quite find him. Afete, Roberts gets in on his left foot, uses Afete. Law from, oh my God, what a hit!
Just magnificent and potentially life-changing.
I mean, what a goal that is. That is a goal of the season contender right there. Maybe even a goal of the save contender so far. And there have been some screamers in this save. But that could be right with the very top. And if Beeston had scored that, I'd have lost my mind. I'd have gone for a walk. I'd had to go for a walk. This is unbelievable, lads. We don't praise at the start of a highlight, especially if we concede from it. Cross is whipped in. Tashby's not come out. We've conceded because we don't keep clean sheets.
Damage.
3-1 doesn't look as good as 3-0. We've scored 3 goals from 2 shots on target. I feel like we're FMing them slightly, but we'll praise the lads. I mean, they're coming back into this. We can't be complacent. We can't be complacent. We need to give some positive affirmation to the lads. Come on, you're playing well. You're 3-1 up against the League 2 side. Tashby's come, and he's messed another cross up.
Emotional damage.
We loaned in a striker as a backup, but he's been rubbish. That's not great. Our only good striker is 34. Yeah. Espo, I mean, yeah, Chuck dreams about having 11 Espos. We all know that. Extending your goalkeeper's contract. I mean, I hope that's the right thing for you. Beeston, I mean, that's not a great pass. If we blow this 3-0 lead before half-time, I'm not going to be very happy. We have as well. My goodness me. We were 3-0 up, lads. What's going on? We were 3-0 up and cruising. The half is still going on. Kenlock. Do not shoot, son. I mean, that is just an absolute waste. It's... I'm going to have to tell... This is not good enough. Ashby Hammond's on a 5.8, and we don't have a backup goalkeeper. That's where it's going wrong right now. I mean, we've done brilliantly going forward. Jason Law scored an absolute screamer, but we can't... our back door is more wide open than... I'm not even going to finish that statement. 650k, are you joking? For what? Right, Roberts. Elliott. Jason Fisher. Get down the outside, son. Back to Kenlock. Into Harlock. Law. Beeston from the edge of the box. Oh my word. It's another screamer from the other centre midfielder this time. And we retake the lead. New away kit. Yeah, the pure black. I love a pure black kit. That's 75. Okay, that's a lot of money, isn't it? That is a lot of money. Right. Well, I don't know how to feel about this now because we are 4-3 up, but our goalkeeper's on a 5.9. Oh, Mega Sting! Welcome in 26 months, Mega. As you're coming in as we could be on course.
Hi, Sean Cena's Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you as well. Hope your Christmas and New Year was good. We are currently on course for the FA Cup third round. We bottled a 3-0 lead, but then we have scored an absolute screamer to go back in front. And we are slightly concerned. Tyler Denton is coming on for Kenlock because he's not had a great game. We can only make 3. Right? No, we can make 5 in the FA Cup. That's correct. Fisher is not coming off. Elliot has on a 7.5 but hasn't scored, so we'll keep him on for now. Harlock has not been great. Dowling, on you come. I trust you guys to make the difference. Come on, lads. Had a nice quiet one with the fam. I had a nice quiet one with both sets of with the in-laws and then my family as well over Christmas and New Year. So it's been lovely. My centre backs are dying. I mean, yes, I'm going to sub my goalkeeper off. That is definitely what I'm going to do. We're going to encourage, if we can, please. Game. Right, why is it decided to load Teash B. Hammond? I did not click that. There we go. The game has decided it's gonna do my chant. They're not happy about it. Right, we are gonna run down the clock. Be more disciplined, lads. We're gonna go to balanced mentality. See out the final few minutes. Scunthorpe are gonna beat Wimbledon. We're into the FA Cup third round. It's been an absolute barnstormer of a game, including 2 absolute screamers. Including my favourite of the lot, this one from Law to put us 3-0 up at the time. Turns on a sixpence and, it's got to be watched again in slow-mo. It has to be watched again in slow-mo because this is nothing short of sexiness. Look at this. It's played in. It ping-pongs about for a bit. Goal indeed. It was a fete, and you think he's going to lose it to this man here, Al Amadi. He doesn't. And look, doesn't get closed down quick enough. Oh, it's just too good. It's just too good. And then he runs off and celebrates. They scored 3. Look at this. McBride scored 2 in first half added time to draw this game level. But we didn't back down, and we're in. There, let's have a look at this kit. I mean, it does look okay. I don't know what the cookies are. I'm gonna do that one and just hope. I mean, I do like this though. I do like this though. Like, it's a Hummel kit. It is a rather sexy kit. Like, I mean, like, just all of this, like, I agree. 75 quid is a lot for this. Yeah, it's a lot of money for this kit, but it is very, very nice. It is very, very nice. Is the gap closed on us? Dagenham and Redbridge. Did you play? Oh, you lost at home to Torquay. We're 17 clear, chat. For obvious reasons, that's fair. But Hummel in the UK, especially like hashtag and stuff, like, it wasn't them particularly, but the distributor they used went bust and caused a lot of people, a lot of kits, a lot of issues. So yeah. And that it caused a lot of people, a lot of clubs, a lot of issues, especially in the lower leagues. But we win. We've received 67k. I mean, it had to be Law for his had Puma or Adidas. See, I and this is not because of like it's slightly as Chelsea biased, but having grown up with like Umbro, I really loved Nike kits. Nike kits and Nike just sportswear in general. We're happy with the outcome. We won't get ahead of ourselves. We won't. But the FA Cup draw, I believe, is on the Monday, where we could potentially get the biggest money pool ever. But I'm not holding my breath because purely because we've won National League Manager of the Month. Look at us go. Have we won it? I mean, we've won it 3 of the 4 months of this season. that is, and we've won it 3 of the 4 months. We've won it 3 of the 4 months we've been in the league, and the other time we came second. So look at us. We're just we're an unbelievable manager. I don't know what to say. Ollie Younger's making more positive developments. Our job is untouchable. Untouchable, chat. And the supporters could not be happier with us. Can you, I mean, Andre Wisdom's on a non-contract. Do we get on? We don't get Andre Wisdom in. Let's be sensible. One, we can't afford him anyway. Unless we get Man City away in the cup or something like that. Give us Man City, Man United, any big side with a big stadium. That's all I want. That is all I want. I don't care what else happens. I just want the biggest draw going. We're gonna watch the entire 64 team draw if it means that we are not out of the hat. And we are gonna hope and pray that we get someone unbelievable. Look at this, like Chelsea's in there. Like, you could get Arsenal in their huge stadium, Spurs in their one. Like, I don't know if Everton have moved to there. Come on, Spurs, for the biggest payout. All the VIP tickets, yeah. Man United, Man City, I don't care. Liverpool, Newcastle. A trip to St. James's will do me. Man United are at home. Come on. Come on, Scunthorpe, please. Oh, Fulham, piss off. Boo! Boo this man! Boo No, we can't boo Petr. We can't boo Petr. Purely for what he did in 2012, I can not absolutely love and adore every time I see Petr. It just can't happen. You can say Levy is unambitious, but yeah. He is a very shrewd businessman, that is for sure. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to lead to success in football, but he is a very shrewd businessman, Levy. Right, Birmingham are at home. Match 7. We're still in the hat. Our name is still here. We still haven't been drawn. 14 teams have been drawn. Wigan are at home. They, not too long ago, won the FA Cup. 2013, I think it was. Beating City in the final. And they've got Stockport. Are we one of the, we're probably one... Oh, Solihull Moors are still in here. There's still a few non-league sides not in and around. Burnley at home. They're not the biggest stadium, but it would be a Premier League side away from home. Birmingham versus Gillingham or Oxford. Okay. So there's still a lot of big sides to come. There's still all the big sides to come. Like, we're not getting... The chances of us getting a big side away from home is looking ever likely right now. Stevenage, keep us well away from Stevenage. Keep us well away from Stevenage, please. I want a big tie. Hull, that's fine. Like, that is absolutely alright by me. Chelsea, come on. Chelsea away. Chelsea away, please. Please, come on. Oh, Crystal Palace, why are you pitting big sides against each other? No one ever wants to visit Stevenage. No. Coventry. The Ricoh Arena's not a bad stadium, but it probably wouldn't sell out for a game for Scunthorpe. Wolves away. Wolves. Coventry would sell out for Wolves, but let's... Come on. Crawley. Right, we'll stay away from Crawley. Don't give us Crawley. We've had... We don't want that. Man City have gone out the hat. That's not what we needed. That's not what we needed. Everton, I'll take a trip to Goodison. Come on. Match 15 of 32 to be drawn, and it's Sunderland, okay. So there's no time weird derby in the third round like there is in real life. Barnsley, again, we don't care about Barnsley. We'll probably end up drawing Barnsley now, I've said that, won't we? West Ham, it's another one. Well, it wouldn't have been Goodison, it would have been the new stadium, wouldn't it? That is very true. Spurs away, come on, Spurs away, please, please, Petr Cech. Oh, with Bolton. Oh, Mal, if Mal's in the chat, Bolton are getting the stonks. Bolton are getting the stonks. Reading have got Yeovil. Who are the big sides so we can get left? We can get Arsenal still away from home. Arsenal haven't come out the hat yet. Leicester, the King Power's not a bad trip. The King Power wouldn't be the worst trip in the world. That's Huddersfield. Okay, come on. Newcastle would be great still. Southampton I wouldn't complain about. Ipswich, Liverpool still in the hat as well. Arsenal or Liverpool are the two we're looking at, really. Villa Park isn't a horrible one either. Bristol Rovers have gone out the hat. 24 teams left. 12 matches still to go. Bromley, National League Bromley are at home too. I mean, if we get Bromley after all of this. Chesterfield, okay. Come on. Arsenal, Liverpool, Villa. One of those three. Luton, they stayed up in the Premier League. That's crazy. Are we going to have a trip to Kenilworth Road? No, Derby have got the trip to Kenilworth Road. Who's next? Swansea. The Liberty Stadium, if it's still the Liberty Stadium. I don't know if it's changed names or they've moved grounds. We're going to the Liberty. We're going to the Liberty. It's an away day in the FA Cup. It's the Swansea.com stadium now. What's the capacity? It's a 20,000 capacity. It's not the best in the world, but it's not the worst. They get an expansion capacity to 45,000. It's 20,996. I don't know how my board is going to... I mean, they'll find a way. But we've got Swansea away in the FA Cup. Swansea in the Championship, managed by Jesse Marsh. 15th... You could 15,000 tops. I mean, 15,000 still not a bad expansion. I mean, we've got a player in the team of the week, but January will see us. The 4th of January 2025 will see us travel to Championship Swansea. So, not the worst thing in the world. But now we have to get back to normality of the National League. But the board is adding another close to 8 seats. I mean, that is crazy. That is crazy. But if they can do it, good luck to them. Right. I want to redo this because, yeah. Match tactics, match review, team bonding. But I will quite happily take Swansea away in the FA Cup third round. We might even get there. We'll get there by the end of tomorrow for certain. I mean, Thursday, Saturday is a rough game. You couldn't have given that to me on the Wednesday, could you? You couldn't have given me that game on the Wednesday, could you? Right, we'll have to put this here. I mean, this match scheduling is crazy. York City away. I mean, poor York. If they're turning up to see the mighty Scunthorpe turn up, they're gonna be in for a real disappointment because we are fully rotating for that game. That is 100% certain. Because we get like it's in a pretty big but boring stadium. Yeah. It seems weird to me how you have these mega big stadiums in certain places, and then when you watch games played there, and they're like filled like to a quarter or a third capacity, it's like, imagine how good the atmosphere would be in those sort of stadiums if they were full. Beat Swansea, get Chelsea in the 4th round. Now, wouldn't that be a story? That would be a huge story if we manage that one. But we got to beat Swansea first. Oh, hello, big cutie. How are you? Sleep. I bet that. I get that. How was Nathan? Yeah. Food's downstairs for you. Yeah. No worries. Glad you're home. Davenport, 1 to 4 days. It's 1 to 4 days. That's doable. But we should have more of our depth back as well now. For like, when's Boyce back? 5 weeks and 2 months. So he probably won't be back. But Ogle will be back between 10 days and 4 weeks. Coogan will be 8 days and 3 weeks. So we'll get some of our depth back. For like Snedden will be back in 7 days. Like there'll be some more of our defensive stability and depth back ahead of the Swansea game, which we are going to need. We are going to need like nice little bits of we're gonna need nice depth, because coming into that game against Swansea, we're going to need to be fully fit and fresh. Like, Wimbledon ran us close. Like, the 8-1 against Sutton is very much a flash-in-the-pan result, and something not to read too much into. But this is championship-level Swansea. Like, this isn't like playing, like, a National League side. But the game against Swansea should give us nice financial boosts. It probably won't clear the debts, but it will definitely help remove a lot of them, which will be nice. I reckon we'll probably get about 200 to 300k back from the Swansea game, no matter what. Which should then result in like a nice little. It won't. I mean, we're like 700k in debt right now. As they are in, and I mean, that is a brilliant tackle from Younger that the game didn't really put together through. But yeah, we are that's 16 points clear currently. Harrogate are up into second. Dagenham and Redbridge have dropped. Interesting. And they play each other now. So we win here and they both slip up. We can hit a nice little position in the league. But Rochdale aren't going to be easy, because Rochdale are in and around the top as well. They're up in and around the playoffs, as Rodney has now scored. Oh, he's offside. Lino, it doesn't matter. He doesn't need to be specifically marked, Assman. He just needs to be marked on the opposition instructions. Tight marking always, press him, make him go hard, and show him onto the weaker foot as well. Just do not give him an excuse to shoot. Demand more. We haven't had an attacking highlight. It's not been a highlight of chances, that's for sure. But a goal before half time will change all of that. As Law, Semeyu into Fisher, Semeyu, Harlock. That's a lovely ball towards Roberts. It's headed away. Efete in. Is Elliott going to get there? No, he's not. But Fisher will pick it up. The young boy wonder. Beastin. Law from the edge of the box. It's a great save. Fisher again has a chance, and it's hacked away. and it is half time. I'm going to change this quickly and then put from 8 down. And just see if that settles it a little bit better. This is not good enough. Absolutely not good enough. We have the perfect opportunity to extend our gap on one of these teams in second or third even more. And that is Jared Harlock getting injured, which means George Dowling's got to come on earlier than I would have liked to have made a change. And Cal Roberts has not had the best game, so Janelle Bennett is going to come on instead. Well, just to freshen things up out wide. He's on a 6.5. He's not had... Harlock was pulling the strings. Kenlock needs to be... Kenlock is probably going to be the next guy we replace, even though Elliott's also on a 6.4 right now. It's not... a lot of our players have not played well today. But Kenlock, he's found Fisher down this left-hand side, the Northern Irishman. Kenlock, beasting, do not shoot. He's found Law, the shot's blocked. Dowling, Afete then's lost out, and now there's a counter. It's a 2-on-2. They've got 2 men over, but we've got men back as well, and Afete just takes the cynical foul. He takes the cynical foul, stops their attack. We now have a corner, and it's the opening goal, and it's Neil Semeyu. Even when we're not playing well, we're picking up goals, we're getting wins. You love to see it. Set pieces are a huge factor at this level. And Dagenham and Redbridge are looking like they're winning against Harrogate because they have dropped massively. It is 17 clear as it stands. 17. Hello, Palick. We're going to make one last change. He's not going to have much time to make an impact, but Declan McManus is pleased he's coming off the bench, which is always good. It's always good. Can he maybe get a second and we can wrap this game up? There is a highlight. Afete, Dowling, who's on a yellow. He's lost possession momentarily, but we go again with Younger and Afete. Law's found some space. McManus is in behind here. McManus, it's a good save by Kelly. He had a tight angle, but it's all right. Law. He's just running the clock down. There's 7 added minutes at the end of this game. Blimey. Law with the corner. Can we get another from a set piece? Oh, we've hit the beans on toast, though. We can't get a second, but we've hit the beans on toast. And now Harrogate and Dagenham and Redbridge, and it's 18 clear if it stays this way. Hold the door, lads. Hold the door. It's 18 points clear at the top of the table. Come on. Look at this. And who said the National League's difficult? Who said the National League's difficult? Harlock's out for 3 weeks. We're getting injuries left, right and centre. But Semeyu with a goal from the back. Entertainment here. Eastleigh Vroom Vroom playing draw with Woking. But look at the tightness between, 10th and 2nd. There is 6 points between a playoff bye and 10th. It is very, very tight down there. If York win their game in hand, they go up into 5th. That's how 6th or 5th. That's how close it is up there. And then there's just us running away with it. You love to see it. You absolutely do. 18 points clear. If we bottle this, if we bottle an 18-point lead, my goodness me, I might have to give up. Might have to give up. How much is our injury crisis right now? It's 6 strong. The board have no criticism of us. We play Wildstone next in 6 days' time? We've got some chance to rest. We're gonna give these 2 guys 3 days off. We're gonna give them 3 days off because we need them fit and firing. Wildstone at home. Jason Fisher is now up to £450 a week on his wage book. He's a 4-star player. We can't not. He's developing. He's getting game time. You love to absolutely see it. And Scarborough have beaten York, so York do not take there. That's a big win for Scarborough. Look how far that's moved them up the table. The relegation battle, it's all tight everywhere else in the league. And then there's just us running away with it. But nothing much is up, Palick, other than Scunthorpe being absolutely massive. That's what's up. Is he in it? Is it Toby Arrow? The love, yeah, at hashtag. He's still at hashtag. Interesting. Obviously on a non-contract. He's born in 1999. That's what makes me feel sick. Man was on Love Island. Born in 1999. Won't be replayed. Pleads for playing time. Don't sign replacement. Is it just like literally right wingers and then there? That's crazy. The FA Cup replays. The FA Cup replays are in town. QPR have made the third round. Oxford and Blackpool have all made the third round. Kean Scales, he'd like to go out on loan. What is his playing time? Squad player, and we played him surplus to requirements. Do you know what? We will give you. We'll give him his playing time. I think that's only fair. We will get him in the squad. We'll get him involved a little bit more. I can do that. Harrogate away after Wealdstone. Now this is a tough couple of games because we've got Wealdstone, Harrogate, and then we've got Halifax at home in the FA Trophy. Torquay and Maidenhead are easier games. Yeah, we can get to their youth intake preview. We've got another winger coming through. We don't need any more wingers coming through. We got another A winger. If you need a player for some kind of draft, I will keep you in mind, Palik, if people need if anything like that comes around. But I don't run any drafts myself, so the only thing I run is the FPL in Mike's Discord, and then the network game I have with myself, Abby, and Chuck. That's it. That's all I run. That's all I deal with. I don't have the time nor the facilities to be able to do anything else. Tom Knowles, are you left or right footed? You're right footed, but you're good on either side. You are a winger. You are a winger. I didn't see that. Shane Ferguson. Why do I recognise that name? Was you at? Yep, that's why I recognise that name. He was at Newcastle. That's where I recognise it from. Semeyu drop in there. Whitehall. Right. I don't think you've been training well. Like let's leave it at that. But Semeyu. He's in form and he's training well. Wealdstone, Scunthorpe provide the top billing. Wealdstone in 5th have started the season very, very well. Ged Garner, how your transfer listed? I can't sign you. When's your contract run out? 2026. It's going to be a while before we do that. Jason Fisher is improving. You love to see it. Our under-18s are absolutely smashing it as well. Although St Albans are also doing quite well. And they lost to St Albans. Ooh, under-18s. Under-18s. Who is even in my under-18s anyway? Reports. Is there anybody good in my under-18s? Not really. They've got decent potential, but they're probably going to just be loan fodder in the end. Yo, Joshy, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to Scunthorpe, where we are massive everywhere we go. Harlock, right? Look at these injuries, right? Coogan comes onto the bench. Kean Scales comes onto the bench. Actually, Jacob Davenport can keep himself on there because he's just match sharpness he needs. We can sort of do that. But I hope you're doing well. What save you got going on at the moment, if you've got one on the go, and what team do you support if you follow one? I love to know as people drop in and out of the chat. I hope you're doing well first and foremost. I hope you've had a good time over the festive period, and the new year has started well for you too. And Scunthorpe look to extend our 18-point lead at the top against Wealdstone. 18 points cleared, 60 points from 23 games, and Cal Roberts has whipped in a corner. Beastin', I mean, Roberts has got all the time and space in the world. It's a Fete! And with 8 games to go, including this one, Sunderland Season 3, mid-table, and you support Liverpool. they're not playing it. No, yeah, top of the league though, 3 points clear. Is Klopp gonna lead Liverpool to a title this season, Joshy? Are you backing another title? And then and Sunderland, is that mid-table in the Prem? If not, if that is, it's not bad for season 3, because you'd have gone up. Very, very much hope so. Yeah, I bet you do. I mean, Roberts, corner whipped in. We scored from one corner, and Charles Cook claims from that one. Gateshead are our closest challengers, and they're not winning right now, which means we're 20 points clear. 20, Jeremy. 20. For the future, yeah. Future buying in with save like that. Buying for the future when you're up in the Prem is very, very good. Very, very good idea. Because then because even if they don't stay with you, you can sell them for mega money. Sell them for good money, and then sign a fair few then to replace, and then you can go again. Right? We are 1-0 up, and it's our right back that scored it. But they've not had a single shot on target the entire game. It's coming up to the hour mark, and I think it's probably time to say to Jason Fisher, you need a break, son. We'll get Kean Scales on in that box-to-box midfield role, because we've promised him some game time, so we should probably do it. And we'll leave our third and final sub for later on in the piece. Terra Moffi, by Chetic and Kelleher. Now, the other half, Abby, is in a network say where we're managing the teams we support, and they're a Liverpool fan. And they weren't too pleased with Kelleher in the save. So, how are you finding Kelleher? I'm signing the occasional 3.5 if they're cheap. Yeah, development and resale value. Resale value is key when signing youngsters. Kenlock, gets down the outside with a burst of pace. He can't quite find Elliott, and it's a free kick because Elliott's offside. But does save pens and does what he can. I mean, saving pens is a very, very good thing, especially if you get into the cups. Especially in the cups. Afete, is he going to score another from right back? Oh, he is as well! It's his second of the season. He's got them both today. And we are 2-0 up against Wealdstone, and we are absolutely flying. It's 19 points clear still as it stands, because Dagenham and Redbridge can't do us a favour and drop points again. Bennett, Law, he can't quite get through the tackle. I mean, they're very good results against Newcastle. How have Newcastle been spending? I mean, we can't keep clean sheets. Oh, he's offside. Never mind. Lino.
You gotta fucking see that!
He has to see that. He has to, and he did. Fair play to him. We'll give the Lino stick if he doesn't find it. But yeah, Danny Elliott is on he's complacent. Any impact? I mean, he's still complacent after the team talk. Bought some big boys. Barca's goalkeeper and Newcastle's right back. I still remember in the my Chertonova save I did in 22 that we developed and we found we made 2 world-class keepers. One ended up at Arsenal from Moscow, from out of nowhere. Bennett's corner. Semeyo's at the back stick. We've nearly had a third goal, and they'd have all been from defenders. The highlight's still going. Jadil Bennett's coming inside. Dowling. Afete, he's on for a hat-trick from right back. It's a shot from distance instead, and it's over the bar. That really excite you, yeah. Well, you're at a point in the save where you can kind of cherry-pick who you want to sign, because you're that good in the league. But yeah. But a 2-0 win against Wealdstone, both coming from our right fullback, so I don't know what that says about Danny Elliott. Maybe he needs a break. Maybe he needs a rest. Stun things didn't go away. Our performance was ordinary. I give you credit. It wasn't our best performance of the season, but you can't tell me We've had an ordinary performance when you had 3 shots in the entire game and not a single one of them was on target. So I don't care what you say to me, Mr. Wildstone manager. Yeah, you're talking absolute fucking nonsense. Beat the Bees 1-0. Get in. Going from first choice at Hoyson's to... Yeah, I mean, like... As much as I can imagine what Horsens are a great club. If you're going to give me the choice between Horsens and Barcelona, I think I know where I'm going to be first choice. It's unfortunately, it's a bit of a no-brainer, really, isn't it? Why are you unhappy with training? High volume of quickness training. I don't even think I've done a quickness training. Unless it's also talking about, like, physical, maybe? But that would be the endurance, like, the physical week, maybe. But, like, 10th now is Fulham one, but still, like, it's a very good, very respectable finish. Especially if you can get there. Just for compensation. I love compensation-only deals. I can't even do compensation-only deals in this save. Which is going to be horrible. But we can only do free agents, free loans until we reach the Prem. That is the deal with this save. Scunthorpe to the top, free signings only. And another 3.5 to 4.5 centre-back from Barca. You'd love to see it. The fact you're signing players from Barcelona is a great start as well. I mean, he's listed from Charlton and the intermediaries come. He's out of contract in the summer. I'm seeing 16 to 19 strength there. And I'm thinking his man could be a tank. His current ability is apparently useful backup to the first team. Chucks and Nike. Right, we're getting a scout report on you. I don't care if it costs us even more money than we don't already have. I mean, we are negative 900 grand. If you're in the Prem. Yeah, because Prem rep, I suppose. And Prem wages. Music. There we go. Harrogate versus Scunthorpe provides top billing. Afete's in the team of the week. Of course he is, because he's an absolute machine. By a good amount, yeah. Like, because even if you look at the Premier League's reputation, like, in terms of, like, compared to, like, even though La Liga is, like, 1 and 2, like, there is no, like, there's already, like, a half a star difference. Like, and that is, like, probably in the hundreds. It's a bit unrealistic, but whatever, yeah. But I like the fact that it's that way, because the amount of times that Prem clubs will lose players to Real Madrid or Barcelona is frankly ridiculous in real life. Right, Tyler Denton will come onto the bench. We're going to get Kean Scales on the bench. We're going to give Davenport a little bit of a break. But yeah, like, because Scales can do the job. And we have Dowling for the thing. Leighton Orient want to sign him. It's got to be very well worth it, because, like, oh no, we don't need to rest Davenport just because Harlock is still out for 5 to 11 days. Regan Ogle is back. Right, let's get some people on general rehab training. I mean, he's being trained long throws right now, but the long throws can wait. Coogan, get you on general rehab. One good thing about this is this will automatically stop when they're no longer orange injured, and it just helps their, especially if they've had a physical decrease or they're improving in physicals, it just helps you to prevent that. It just helps you to prevent that. Our backline is tired, right? We'll start Tyler Denton. We can't, because we've got both our centre-backs out injured, we can't start either of our other centre-backs. Law is knackered, so we're going to start Keane Scales, because why the fuck not? Jason Fisher is knackered, so Janelle Bennett will come in as well. And Declan McManus will start ahead of Danny Elliott as well. Just rotate the side around a little bit. Leeds away now. Good luck, Joshy. I hope you win it. Ignore the recent praise. They're wanting us to fail. They are wanting us to lose. Just for comparison. I mean, that is quite close. Bukayo Saka at Man City, very, very cursed, by the way. We'll put it up on here. Bukayo Saka at Man City, very, 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 very cursed. But, like, that is... Like... Between Man City on 550 grand a week and Horson's on 25 grand a week. Like... I'd actually say I probably... Like, Bukayo Saka is only just better because of his mentals. That is the only reason Bukayo Saka is better. Otherwise, I probably would take your player. I'd probably take your guy more often than not. Like, if he had Saka's mentals... or if him and Saka had, like, this very similar mentals, I'd pick your player. Just because I think his attributes in certain areas were better than what I would look for. But he is very, very good. Semedo. The quality I have at wing is stupid, yeah. And he's on 25 grand a week. Like, it sounds like a lot of money because of where we're the level we're managing at. As McManus has missed a sitter.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this either. But the point... Alright, we can't lose. Just don't lose, lads. That's all I ask. If you're not going to win, don't lose it. I mean, we've conceded, so that's not a great start.
Emotional damage.
570k a week. That is not too bad at all. That is not too bad at all. We're going to break because we've not started particularly well, have we? Toby Sims has scored for Harrogate. And yeah, we need to change that. As Denton comes forward. He's into the penalty area. Square it. Please square it. Please square it. What are you doing? What are you doing? Encourage. Come on, lads. I mean, we can take an L. We can take an L. Like, we would have a 16-point lead. Copenhagen is 17.5. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to berate the lads. I mean, our defence is knackered. We played so many games. We've played so many games recently, like, and with injuries, it's not helping us. I say that like we're not 16 points clear at the top of the league. Masai Matoma on a free. How has he been? Because I've seen his attributes look really good, but then at the same time I go, he's kind of one of the same as a lot of players. Attributes-wise. Beeston, McManus. Right, be sensible, keep possession. Bennett, get yourself in the box, McManus. It's a terrible cross. Dowling, Scales, Beeston. He loves a screamer. He just can't quite find it that time. Like, look at my defence. Like, because these three, yeah, have not been able to be replaced for so long. They are absolutely shattered. And I can't do much about it. I can't do much about it. Right, McManus is on a 6.1. Get off the pitch. Jason Fisher on as well. Two players that I've replaced, not doing great. And you know what? Dowling's the one that's not had the great game. So we're going to take him off and we're going to put Keane Scales back in the DM role. In the DLP role and just see if he can make a difference. We've made all three changes early on. Which is not something I normally like to do, but we need to change the game. And we've got the young 17-year-old sensation, Jason Fisher. Beeston. Fisher's made a run. Oh, we had. Oh, but Elliott's found the way! Elliott scores! Yes, come on, Stream Deck. There we go. The stream deck decided to play ball. Goretzka Werner, I mean, that's also nice. Batoma is decent. Good to hear. Good to hear. Right, encourage. Come on, lads. We can get a late winner, can't we? I mean, from the set piece, please. Beeston, back to Roberts, back to Roberts. He's got the space. Cross it. I mean, no, Penrith? No, the keeper got the ball. We can try and cheese that pen as much as we want to. We know it's not. Rooney Bargy as well. Now, he is always a great signing to get in FM right now. Like, throughout the last few years, just because of how young he is and how much you can develop him to be an absolute machine. Right, can we win that? Because he had about 4 players around him and he still managed to find that pass. Put a tackle in, lads. You do realise you can put your foot in, right? Just not when he's in the penalty area. Oh, it's an own goal. Oh, my goodness me.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
Emotional damage.
It's very much emotional damage of the highest degree there. Very, very much. We didn't put a foot in. Your game had an error. Ah, that's not fun. That's not good. I mean, look at these. They're absolutely shattered. Like, it's helped Harrogate's playoff push out. But, yeah, Yeah, McManus would have felt like he should have contributed more. He got a 6.1. I'm embarrassed by that performance. The defense really can't... I can't really complain about the defense too much. I've just now got to give them... Because we've got Halifax in 4 days. He is tired, yeah. Like, we're going to need to give our back... Like, these 3 guys, like... The entire, like, 4 days off. We'll give them 3 days, like... But Coogan's back in 6 days. That's nice. Regan Ogle is back in, like, 11 days. Boyce is still out for a while. 3 to 7 weeks. Like, it's not great. When you've got, like, that, and then your financials there... Yeah, I would recommend turning on autosave after every match. That reminds me. You're helping me out. I forgot to turn my autosaves back on. So thank you for reminding me of that. And 3 autosaves, yeah. That's always what I do as well. I forgot I took it off on my PC because I was simulating something. Oh, right. Get the skin loaded. But that's our first defeat in quite a long while. We've still only failed to score in 1 league game this season, which was our defeat to Oldham. I'm not concerned. I just know it's a fact that our defense is absolutely fucking shattered. Like, they genuinely have ran through brick walls for us. And they need a good break. But it's now cut to 16 points. That was our first defeat since September. So it's a good it's about 3 months we've avoided defeat for. So if we can survive another 3 months without defeat, then I'll be very, very happy. Shaquille Scales being the first team, 60% of my fans say no. So that's very interesting. They're probably disappointed. They're concerned. They're concerned about the fact we've lost the game to Harrogate 2-1. Where the goal we conceded was an own goal. Do we sell Beeston? He's been actually quite important for us. He doesn't like big matches and is injury prone. I don't think he's actually been... I'm not going to say it because it would jinx it. Got to replay Brentford. That's not great. But it could have been worse. It could have been worse. The FA Trophy 3rd round is upon us, where we have Fitzsimmons has been ill for a day. Darling 1 to 3 days. That's not what we need when we've got players. We're having players drop like fucking flies. I love the FA Trophy's shortened version is fat. That's very, very harsh to the FA Trophy. Very, very harsh. Leighton Bannon, what is your... I mean, 11 and 11 as a recruitment analyst. It's not bad. What is our actual recruitment analyst like? Do we have any? We don't have any. I mean, do you know what then, Leighton? Let's have a look, see if we can get any better than 11-11. Recruitment team, recruitment analyst. Pick analyst, highlight attributes for recruitment analyst at like 11. So we can find like a load more, alright. Recruitment analyst. I mean, like this guy's 15-15. What are you doing? Like, do you fancy coming into Scunthorpe on £425 a week? I mean, I'll do it. We're not overspending our wage budget at all. Like 15 and 15. What are you doing down here? So then we'll I don't know if we'll be able to afford these, but I mean we're already like $1 million in the red anyway, so we might as well just keep building some coaching badges. Tay Ashby Hammond, we'll put the arm around. I don't think that's fair, but you know what, we'll say we're not happy with it. We have quite the high standards. Like, why are we playing Thursday, Saturday? Not even the Premier League do that, National League. It's not very fair, is it? But right, fitness test. Let's have a look at the state of our defensive fitness issues. Right, they're up to a nicer standard. Okay, that's not too bad. Right, so Davenport. Right, you're not really there. We're gonna play Key and Scales. We are very much running low. Michael Kelly, are you another left back? You are, yeah. You can get in the bin. Right, Coogan is not fit enough, so Denton comes in because he's the only one that's fit. And then we'll bring Rashawn Scott onto the bench. We'll have double wide players. Beeston is knackered, so Davenport is gonna come in and play instead. It's Halifax at home in the FA Trophy. Gonna skip it till I win. Yeah, you did win it the last time, so it's only fair. So I'm waiting for the weekly FNG video. That is fair. I respect that. Niran is great. I haven't watched Niran in ages though, but like I do like his content when I eventually get around to watch it. Right. Halifax at home. They are in the old National League with us, so this should be. It'll probably be one of the more difficult games in this competition. We are probably favourites to win the FA Trophy, given that we are holders and flying at the top of the National League. But you never say never. As Davenport hits the bar and Fisher has somehow missed a sitter. Those weekly, this happened in football would be so captivating. It's because he finds, like, he has stuff in his video that you'd never have even known about had you not watched that video. Like, that's the thing that captivates people. It's just some of the out there ball knowledge that comes out. As Elliot, oh, Elliot's in. Go on, Elliot. You love to see it. Scunthorpe are massive everywhere we go. Come on, the Irons. Okay, we've lost possession there. Can we win it back, please? Hello, Holbrook. Hope you're doing well. I hope you've had a good Christmas and New Year. Welcome to the mighty Scunthorpe again. You've joined us. We're in the FA Trophy against Halifax in the third round. First game of this tournament. We have got to the FA Cup third round and we've got a trip to the Swansea.com stadium to play Guest Shock Swansea coming up. And we are just the 16 points clear or so at the top of the National League, so
Shalom, shalom.
it's not too bad. Joshi, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. Currently managing in Turkey. How are you finding Turkey? Roberts, Scales. Roberts, someone cross it. Law, shoot, finish it. Golazzo! He's bounced that into the floor. Scales into Roberts. And look at this. Law just out of his stride on that stronger left foot. Just curls it like an absolute peach. I mean, at least you've offered them. Hopefully they accept this time on the same deals. Maybe even a little bit less money. You might have found a little bit of a... You might have found they might accept a little bit less this time around. They had a dream that they had a dream that they'd originally signed for Scunthorpe on a certain amount of money and gone, do you know what, actually, I don't feel like that's a fair deal. I feel like I'm robbing Scunthorpe blind here, and have agreed to go on the less deal. It's about the same. That's fair, then. Registration rules are a pain. Oh, I thought Kenlock had squeezed that underneath the keeper then. But yeah, what are Turkey's registration rules then? Like, what are their rules? Roberts, I mean, that's a terrible cross from him. I mean, you've got away with that one. That was nearly very frightening that you was just going to allow him to ride on Tashby one-on-one. We'll praise the lads. We're 2-0 up. We can praise them, right? That's how it works. 17 foreign players in Tier 1, 8 in Tier 2. It's a bit of a pain, yeah. Because then it means if you're having like a 25-man squad that you are like regulated to a lot of Turkish players still. It's not that bad, but when you're used to kind of freer registration rules, then 2 domestic GKs, max 3. I mean, 8 foreigners on the pitch is the worst bit, yeah, because you have to have 3 Turkish players playing. And by the looks of it, you have to have you just basically are resigned to having Turkish goalkeepers. But, like, it could be a lot worse. As Jason Fish, like, I love this kid. This kid is going to be here for a long, long time, especially if we can improve our, facilities, get him on some better deals with some better rep. Like, I think we could have him for many, many a year to come. We'll drop Beeston into there. Carl Roberts is a little bit knackered. Rashawn Scott can come in and have a game. And we'll just give it those two. Try to see this result through in the time remaining. They're very inspired by that. They do want the big moolah. The moolah, I mean, that's a Penrith, but it's not for us, so Nepo is not coming out. I mean, Tashby, come on. It's only Walker. It's only Walker. You can save this, Tashby. Oh, he can as well. I had every single faith in you, Tashby. He wants this clean sheet. That's what he wants. I mean, Kenlock is struggling there. Walker then drills it over. I mean, Tashby has saved it again. Expect 30 to 40k in wages. What, per player? Is that per player? Gonna spend all my money left. Installments on a young 15-year-old. I mean, that's not bad if he's already 2-star current ability. He can be loaned out quite nicely. Yeah, he can be nice if he, depending on his mentals, good teamwork. Yeah, he could develop nicely if he gets a couple of loans. Like if you keep him in the youth team until he's about 18, he'll develop nicely, and then you get him out on loan from there. Joshy, that would be my sort of thing if you're not going to be able to play him. Yeah, per player. When you're up competing with... Yeah, that's fair. That is very, very fair. I mean, Tay Ashby-Hammond, man of the match. In a 3-0 win, it's because he saved the penalty. We received 4.5k. Do you know what? Thank you, FA Trophy. That 4.5k is going to go a long way. That is going to go a long way. That is literally... just about a 10th... That's about an 11th of our wage bill. This is what you love to see. Now let's have a look at this. I mean, yeah, he is nice. His mum still buys his trousers. 16. I mean, if you're a fan of the darts, maybe he's the Turkish Luke Littler. Maybe he's the Turkish Luke Littler. I mean, but Scunthorpe overcame Halifax in the highest profile tie of the round. Spend 560k a week. I mean, our recruitment analyst is in. Nice. Having won the double, that is a lot. I think he'll join when he's 18 anyway. Oh, okay, if he's joining when he's 18 anyway, then yeah. See how he develops. We'll ask our recruitment analyst to give us a side in, even though we can't spend any of it because we have negative 7k in the wage budget. 40k, 39, yeah, that's a lot of 30s to 39s. That's a lot of money. Scunthorpe coming to Swansea coming up. We will probably finish the stream with that. Coogan is back in training. We can rest one of our centre halves finally. 34 teams left in the hat of the FA Trophy. It's probably because replay. Yeah, replays probably. Who do we get? Yeah. See, there's Scarborough have got a nice easy tie. Not even in the top 6 of these. Not even in the Vanarama National South or North. They probably need it given their terrible season in the National League so far. Promoted and then fighting against relegation. Could never be me. Dulwich Hamlet, Dorking. Are they the only non-ranked sides left in the tournament? I think they might be. Like the non-league ranked. João Neves for 30k. Gonna get him anyway, but when he comes, I'll check his stats. Yeah, you might as well, because if he's a flash, he's got the potential to do it, hasn't he? He's 4.5 star potential at 15 and 2-star current ability. He's probably gonna make it. Torquay, we are gonna have Woking away from home. We are the last team out of the hat. We did an automatic draw to be the last team out of the hat. Unbelievable. I can't. Get him. I'm not talking facts here. I can't believe you've done this, man.
I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this. Made me wait all that way to be the last match out of the hat. Disgraceful from you. You did have IU. I'll check that. Yeah, because if some of them play a lot, the thing with youth players is the game time on them doesn't really matter in game until they are 18 years of age. It's more about how well they do in training and how well they develop through training, and then it's when they hit 18 that you then want to start getting them game time in men's football. That's how they'll start to develop quicker at a younger age. The more game time they have, the better. He is apparently a useful backup. He is very much like a pressing forward or something like that, ain't he? He's outside my scouting scope, but surely I'm scouting him. I don't have enough scouting budget, apparently. Do I have any scouting budget? I am in the red for scouting budget. Okay. We can't scout anybody outside of our budget. Cool. Probably can't scout anyone. Offers made for Coogan. No, because I don't have anybody that I could sign to replace him. How much? They'd want me to pay part of his wages anyway, so yeah. No, we're keeping him around for the time being. Luka Modric is retiring. What a shame that is. Yeah, Scout Germany in there. Oh!
It doesn't happen to every guy, and it is a big deal!
Oh, it's a massive deal. Murph with the raid. You love to see it. Let's give Murph the biggest welcomes and shout outs. How the devil are you, Murph? You handsome devil, you. If you're not following Murph, his link, click the heart at the top of the chat. But I'm gonna give Murph a double shout out. We're in a good feeling, and the link is in the chat if you want to go and follow Murph yourself. Balin, welcoming you, flirt. No, you, Murph. No, you handsome devil. You. How was stream? How was the stream? Welcome in, Raiders. If you're new like Balin, thank you very much, Balin78, for the follow. I am Sean. We are managing Scunthorpe, and we are in Season 2 in the National League, and it's going very well.
Shalom.
Addy Blades as well, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. But yeah, 2 draws and 2 defeats in 24 league games. First one back after 2 weeks in Romania, but we beat Napoli. Well, I mean, beating Napoli is great. How have I been keeping? I've been keeping well. This is my first one back in the new year. We've got 26 goal striker Danny Elliott, having an absolute madman of a season. Before he scored 2 goals and 15 for Scunthorpe in the National League the season before. He then scored 37 league goals in 39 starts as we romped to the National League North title. And he's now on 26 in 23 in the National League. So who put the QT in Scunthorpe? That is you, Gav. That is you. Finally won the game, Brentford 4-2. You love to see it. Is it bad? Oh, that's not good news. I best not say I've just got promoted to the Prem with Sal Shields in 6 seasons. Now there's pressure on me. There is one little detail that I have missed out, and it should. I'm hoping my save command works. There we go. One, if you want to go and check out the TikTok that's in there, please do. I haven't posted on TikTok in about 2 months, and I need to get back to it. But that's there. We can only sign players for free until we reach the Premier League. So, the easiest clubs are away. Okay, I mean, that's kind of alright, because the bigger clubs being at home, then you might have a bit of a chance of getting some points against them and nicking something. But yeah, we can't spend a single transfer fee, so that means no compensation on youth players when we sign them. No loan fees. It has to just be pure free agents or players that we can't sign on loan. When we sign them on loan, we can pay their wages, just not the monthly loan fees. It's a must win. Leipzig at home is a must draw, yeah. But we got this guy as well out of our youth intake season 1. I don't ask me how a tier 6 side have produced this guy. But yeah, he's unfucking believable. 17 years of age. He's on 8 goals and 5 assists in 16 starts this season. He's already playing with the Northern Ireland under 21s at 17 years of age. And we are trying to keep him around for as long as we physically can. We've also got a trip to Swansea in the FA Cup third round, which might help us recoup some of this 927 grand we are currently in the red. Not helped by the fact we are spending 7 grand a week more than our wage budget, but we digress about that. AC Milan and Liverpool at home, not great. Bilbao, Inter, Betis and Marseille. Inter away, no chance, probably, yeah. Unfortunately, Bilbao, Betis, Marseille, there are chances in there. National League Boxing Day preview. Boxing Day fixtures. We are coming off the back of some very, very heavy fixture scheduling in here. But yeah, last season 1 for the viewers coming in from Murph's Raid before we get in. We are the current holders because we won the title with 109 points. Scoring 136 goals. Bilbao away is hard. Yeah, I will know flawless because I managed Bilbao last year and we won the league season 1 in Bilbao. But yeah, Bilbao is never an easy game. I do love Bilbao. Just look at some of the goals against in this column. There are 2 teams that have conceded 100 goals, and 99, 95, 93. There is us with 136 goals scored, which is now a We beat the points record and the most goals in a season. Yes, I beat Bilbao. I won the league with Bilbao in season 1 last year, yeah. And Naki Williams scored like a ridiculous amount of goals. We won it on head-to-head on the final day. But yeah, Inaki Williams, I can't remember if it was, I think it was 38 he scored on the league. And I won it playing strikerless as well, which was even crazier. I won the league, the Copa del Rey, and the Conference League in 5 seasons. Fletcher's there. Our backup right back's back in full training. A couple of people back in full training ahead of this game, which is nice. We've got Coogan back, so he's going to replace Ollie Younger because he's the more tired of the two. We could actually put Ogo at centre back potentially. He can play there, but he is 5'8". What is Afete? 5'11". I could play Afete at centre back, right? Yeah, I could play Afete centre back. Yeah. We're going to rest both our centre halves and we're going to put Ogle. Is Ogle fit to play? No, he's only got 30 minutes of action in him. Never mind. So we'll probably bring him on and give Ollie Younger a full rest. Brazilian 19 jump and reach centre back, always great. Technicals are meant for 19. Well, you can work on those mentals, hopefully. With professional personality, hopefully those mentals will increase as you develop through. Jared Harlock is probably not quite fit enough today, so we'll start with Davenport and bring the two people we need to get back to some sort of fitness in here. And we're good to go. Torquay at home in the National League. Let's bounce back after that defeat against Harrogate last time out. Let's probably do a team talk. That would be useful. Team talks are very useful. But yeah, if you are news from Nurse Raid and you want to stick around and drop a follow, it'd be very much appreciated. I am trying to get to 1,000 at some point. There is no end goal. It would just be nice eventually one day to go, oh, I've got 1,000 followers. So if you wouldn't mind, that would be very, very much appreciated. I hope you enjoyed Murph's stream as well. But yeah, let's continue our ridiculously good form in the National League. And continue the rise up the... Well, I say the rise. Can we just get further clear? That'd be nice, please. That would be unbelievable, Jeff. I need that sound clip. I need to remind myself to do that once I finish stream today. Sign a lot of Wonder Kids. You're not an FM player. FM players love signing a good Wonder Kid. It's either a Wonder Kid or a Golden Oldie. You sign a player between like the age of like 26 and 32. Like between the age of 26 and 34 is like non-existent in FM. 1-0 down versus Leeds. You can come back, Joshy. I have faith. We're going to demand more. We've had, what, one highlight in the entire first half? Not good enough. Not good enough. Right, Dowling looks like he's playing a lot of people onside right now, and I don't like it. Well, they've gone short, so they're all offside. But Collins just walked into our penalty area, and we've conceded. So
Emotional damage.
Mid-20s free agents. Fair enough. Not a lot of people do. Because you normally develop the young players you sign, so then you have the experience with them. And then you just sign Wonder Kids as you then sell the other players on. Develop Wonder Kids whilst you play your experienced players, rinse and repeat. Then they become experienced, replace the people as they get a bit older. And then bring up the young players. Rafa Marin, yeah. I mean, Kenlock, that is a terrible touch. You got to get there, Semeyu. Nice. Kenlock, Dowling, Beeston, Law. It's lovely football. Elliot! Scalazzo! Torquay's lead didn't last very long. I got left back come through my youth intake for season 5 and was... I mean... That's very nice, isn't it? 4-star ability at 15. So you would have been what? Going into the Premier League, and he's coming up at 4-star current ability? It's not bad, is it? It's not bad. There we go. Matoma's leveled things up. You're all sorted. The win is just coming. I can already feel it. Right. We'll demand a little bit more. We've told them we're not happy. Dagenham and Redbridge. So what is it? 17 clear? Yeah, 17 right now as it stands, which means Dagenham and Redbridge must not be winning. I can't see there is... Oh, I can. They're losing 3-0 at home to York. That is very nice. Right. 60 minutes are on the clock. We're going to... I mean, Carl Roberts is injured, so that is not great. So Janelle Bennett comes on, and then we make the other two subs that we wanted to bring on, which were Harlock and Regan Ogle for Sameyu. So then we give them both some time back after injury. Not rushing them in. Coop Miners 2-1. There we go. There we go. All's well ends well. It's offside. Never mind. He's offside. Finishing 7th when that leg came through. Played the last 6 games of that season. Okay. Finishing 7th would have meant playoffs, right? So you obviously didn't go... Did you go up via... Well, I'm guessing you probably didn't go up via the playoffs. Can we create anything? Nothing. I've let this game go by me, and we've drawn 1-1 to Torquay. It's not the best result. Half time. No, I just missed out by 1 point. Oh yeah, it's top 6. It's top 6, Champo, isn't it? It's top 6, not top 7. I'm getting confused. So Dagenham and Redbridge lose 5-1 at home to York. Blimey. Okay, well that's a turn up for the Bucks. So we're 17 points clear. Cal Roberts out for 1 to 3 days. Jason Fisher needs a break. It's a season of good cheer for fans in the National League. Not so much if you're a Dagenham and Redbridge fan. In which case, it's the season of absolute misery. It's the pit of misery, dilly dilly. I mean, the FA Trophy, South Shields have beaten Oxford City. That's okay. And Matlock have beaten Workington. So the only 2 non-ranked sides that we didn't get in the tournament. Right, what is this? Boxing Day and the 28th games? Like, come on now. Even the Premier League don't do that. The National League's fixture list, I mean, we've absolutely battered them. How have we not beaten them? How have we not beaten them? That is my question. So we've drawn 1 and lost 1 in the league. That is today. And we are winless in 2 league games. That is the first time this season that's happened. I think. Don't quote me on that one. Let me just... Yeah, we're winless. Was winless in 2 games for the first time this season. We've still only failed to score in 1 game. And we are romping the league. 20 wins from 25 games. With a whopping 68... Oh, it was nearly the nice number. It's a comparison save that's running online. Got a spreadsheet on the go too. How is Hood going in his Western Supermare save? I actually haven't paid attention to that a lot recently. I think I can't even remember the last time I actually clocked where Hood was. I think he was League 2 the last time I saw him. New intermediary suggestion. I mean, he's at QPR. He's loan listed. It would give some depth. Box-to-box midfielder. Quite nice. He's done 6 seasons and just been promoted to League 1. Okay, yeah. So I think he'd just then been promoted. You got Goretzka and Werner on freeze. That is not bad at all. Right, actually, before we go into this game, I'm going to actually have a look. Can we get this guy on a free loan? Because the board aren't going to give us any wages, are they? Okay. They want all of his wages and that, so he can't do it. We can't do that loan. So that's not great. Right. Oh my goodness me. Look at the state of this fitness. Ooh. This is what I mean. Why are we playing 26th then 28th? This is just disgusting on all parts. It means that Declan McManus is going to get a game. So, I mean, good for him, I guess. English leagues in a nutshell. Too many games, yeah. You're panicking. Don't panic now. You're going to lose your job. I hate myself for even making that meme. Right. Jacob Davenport's going to come in. Jason Law will... No, he will come out. We'll keep Dallin. Beeston will be the one to miss out. Coogan will come on. Denton will start ahead of Kenlock. We're going to have to pretty much fully rotate this team. Regan Ogle's probably not fit enough to play. I don't know where that's coming because my game has just decided to freeze again. Okay, he has gone into right back. Cool. Jason Fisher needs a rest, but then Cal Roberts is injured, so that's not great. Let's bring... I mean, Danny Whitehall... Finley Shrimpton can come onto the bench, actually, instead of you. He's not really had a lot of game time, but Maidenhead should be a game that we win. I say that we're now going to lose, but you know what it is. It is what it is. We'll bring Danny Whitehall onto the bench because Elliot can play out wide if we need him to. Rooney Bargy, there we go. No panic stations. Panic stations are over. They're inconsistent. We are apparently inconsistent at this moment in time, but it's probably fair to say that that's probably given the circumstances of where we are in the season. I love the fact that Alan Devonshire's got a flat cap in his image. That's great. 3-3. What a barnstormer of a game that's been for the neutrals. You paid a ticket to go to that game. You've got your money's worth there. 6 goals. 6, Jeremy. Right, let's bounce back from that draw. We need something. We need something. That's for certain. But right now, we're not getting it. There's not been a single highlight. They've not had a shot. We've had 72% possession. We're patiently approaching it. That's all we're doing. That's all we're doing. Right, highlight. 25 minutes in. I mean, I thought this might have been a kit clash, but I can tell the difference. My eyes aren't letting me down. Coogan, Dowling, McManus. I mean, that's a terrible pass. Now we've got to win it back. Regan, you're going to get there. No, Hunter has just burnt him for pace. Oh, but Regan Ogle just says, I don't care about your pace. I'm going to get back in my own time and win it anyway. McManus is running down the line. He's got no support. He's found Scales and he's hit it straight at the keeper. Oh, that's not good. 4-3. How long left? How long left, Joshy? Denmark plays 32. Yeah. Allows for players to actually rest and recuperate properly, doesn't it? I mean, Fylde are beating Dagenham and Redbridge, and Solihull Moors are the ones that are now in second. It's the festive season of everybody dropping points. It's the season of... I mean, Rashawn Scott is right now on a 6.2, which is not great news at all. Especially when we want to try and avoid people, like, being brought off here. McManus has dropped deep. He's now found Rashawn Scott. Can he do anything? He's found Dowling nicely. Davenport. Rashawn Scott's in. Oh, he's missed the sitter. Not long at all. Come on, everybody forward, Joshy. Throw them all. Get the kitchen sink up there. Corner's whipped in and Horlick makes the save again. Get the kitchen sink up there. Wildstone are 4-1 up. Wildstone are up into the playoffs again. Aw, that's unlucky. Bennett on the edge of the box. Come on. What a finish, son. What a hit, son. What a hit. That is absolutely brilliant from you, Mr. Janelle Bennett. And can we counter here? McManus, hold the ball. Hold the ball. Go on your own, son. Go all the way. Go all the way. Oh, he's forced a save from the keeper. He did well there, to be fair to him. He carried that a long old way. Davenport with the corner, headed away. He gets a second bite at the cherry to whip it. He's taken far too long to whip it. Dowling into the box, and Denton on his weaker right foot has blazed it. High, wide, and not at all handsome. Right, we're conceding this free kick. I'm calling it now. We're conceding this free kick. This has been their first attacking highlight of the game.
Emotional damage.
I saw that coming from an absolute mile away. Right, Rashawn Scott's got an assist and is on a 6.8. So Danny Whitehall. Danny Elliott's coming on, and we're going to put them around because he can only play on the left. Who else is not playing great? I mean, we probably need to make some changes at the back. We didn't bring Afete on the bench with us, so Regan Ogle is playing the full game. Do we bring... I mean, Tyler Denton's there. So Semeo's going left back. That is that one sorted. And then Davenport's on a 6.6. So we're going to bring... Do you know what? We're going to bring Finley Shrimpton on because he's actually got some fitness about him. He's one of the only few players on my team that actually has 100% condition. Yeah, 46 games per season. Plus, if you're in League 1 and League 2, you also have the Bristol Street Motors Trophy as it is now. Ollie Younger's hit the post. Finley! Oh, I'm a genius! I'm an absolute genius. Sorry if you're wearing headphones to the school. The loud shout in there. Headphone user warning. He's found that he's like a magnet to the ball and he's put us back in front. You love to see it. But yeah, 46 games per season plus then the 2 cups if you're in League 2, obviously the EFL Cup and the Carabao Cup you have to play in. Then if you're in the National League, if you're in League 1 and 2, you also have the like Pizza Trophy or Papa John's Trophy, Bristol Street Motors, whatever sponsor that one's decided it's going to have. You've got that one as well. Like, so you're playing in 3 cups and the league. Like, in a 46 game league. It's a lot of games, especially if you are looking to do well in all of them. So you have to build a deep squad. And then you don't have the financial muscle to potentially do it unless we can draw like a big like team like City or United, Spurs, one of the big 6, like, or Newcastle, stuff like that. Like you find it's very difficult to get there. Right, can we not concede a second here, please? Hunter, oh, what a save, Tashby. That's more like it. The fitness on my defense is quite staggering how low it is. I mean, that is one of the worst 2-yard passes I think I've ever seen. Right, win that header. Foul ref, thank you very much. But yeah, the English... I don't know if the English leagues could do with a restructure, but like... There definitely needs to be something to figure out the fixture congestion. That's a definite for me. Like, the fixture congestion is something that does need to be sorted. And Tashby has made another wonderful save there. The crowd absolutely appreciate it. But they don't praise him for long as we hope that we can clear out this corner, and we have done. They are building up a head of steam here, and we probably need to drop some players back defensively as that's then hit the bar. Right. The wingers are going to drop onto support, just to then get themselves sorted. You're going to drop back to a box to box, and then the fullbacks are going to drop back onto defender. We're just going to settle for what we've got, really. And just play positive instead. So who's my supported team of choice? I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. It's been feeling a little bit better in recent times, but the last 18 months have been nothing short of disastrous. So right, Dowling with a free kick, it's over the bar. As we're looking to see out this game, and that is a 17-point gap at the top of the league still, as Dagenham and Redbridge have won against Fylde. But a good performance and a win with a rotated team. You love to see it, really. You really do. Right. We now have we have another game before we then have the trip to Swansea. I could be a United man. That is very, very true. Fortunately, I'm not. My dad would have disowned me. I would have been disowned if I wasn't anything other than a Chelsea fan. So, yeah. But York away, we are going to play a rotated side again because we've got a trip to Swansea to come up, and I want to be fully fit and fully fresh and strong for that one. So, but yeah, I could be a United fan. That could be worse. I agree. But still, it's not looking great. Seeing consistent talks of Poch being sacked or stuff like that, it's an interesting one. Right, I'm gonna add you to my shortlist still. Because you're actually still not too horrible. You could do something, especially if because Stockport have only played Fleetwood have only played you in 2 games. So like you might be able to come back and do something. I mean, I don't know why they're putting the squad comparison at right wing back, but you know. But we absolutely battered Maidenhead. We batter everybody at this level. Mainly. The majority. Real Madrid's Luka Modric. Modric, do you fancy coming to League 2, reconsidering your retirement? Should increase release fee. I mean, we've got to look at a lot of these contracts, and we will look at them I will look at them off stream before tomorrow. You are at Crawley, you are transfer listed, so we can't sign you. Unless they go, we'll accept £0, but then I couldn't even offer you a contract, because I can't afford you. Ross Fitzsimmons, so I'll sell you. I don't want to leave, I just want to play. I mean, well, unfortunately, Ross, it's not going to happen, mate. I was offering you, you're out. I was offering you your chance to leave, and you've turned it down. That is very much the case. I mean, Ireland got way of what have they won? The relegation playoff? Yeah. Derry City won in Ireland. I mean, they've won by a country mile as well. And Shane Long has gone to Galway for a fee of 3.1k. Cork City or Reading must have got. Imagine managing Cork City or Reading in this save and seeing that Shane Long's gone for 3.1k and that you get 46 quid a pop for that deal. You'd genuinely be laughing, wouldn't you? What are we gonna do with 46 quid? Like, genuine question. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with a transfer fee like that of 40 quid? I mean, do you want to come on trial? I mean, he's at Swansea's under 21s. Interesting. But a load of teams have offered trials for him. Let's see if he... Do you know what, mate? Do you want to come to Scunthorpe for a trial instead? Good crowd expected for this game. We're going to rotate. Is this a rivalry game? It's not really a rivalry. So... Given the history, do York have us as a... I mean, there's a historic rivalry for York, but there's not a historic rivalry from Scunthorpe. So this means more to York than it does. Oh, he's joined them on a free transfer. Okay. So he's not gonna come to us on trial. I take everything with a pinch of salt. Don't listen to managers. They're just trying to get into your head. It's not worth the hassle. You can just go, nah, move on. Cal Roberts dribbles 5 times per game. It's the highest in the National League. Interesting. Bellingham wins FIFA's Best Men's Player. I mean, Jude Bellingham, I imagine having this player in your team. Like, Real Madrid are very, very lucky to have him. He's number 22 in this save. Who's number 5 for Real Madrid then? Carlo, who have you given the number 5 to? Danilo Pereira. You signed Danilo Pereira from Real Madrid and gave him the number 5 shirt over Bellingham. Wow, the disrespect. The disrespect. Put some respect on Bellingham's name. Carl Roberts is one of the best attacking players in the league. You love to see it. Woking have one of the worst performances attacking-wise in the league. Ogle is not leaving anywhere. I mean, we're tracking Francisco Pio Esposito purely just because it will wind up Chug. Lewis Brown, I mean, yeah. Jonathan Greenan has won Manager of the Month. Does that mean we've come second? No, we came third. Okay. But we've been in the top 3 in every month this season. Like, if we don't win Manager of the Year, it's a disgrace. Didier Drogba will be absolutely livid. He'll be swearing at the camera like there's no tomorrow. Untouchable with the board. But let's get the good times rolling. Right. We can't... Right, okay. Efete, I'm gonna play you and Coogan at the back and get Regan Ogwin at right back. And we're gonna have Semeyu play at centre half. Because nobody else kind of can. Denton is going to start ahead of Kenlock. Dowling is not going to... Do we play Harlock? Do we give Harlock? No, I think we play Davenport here. No, Davenport here. Kean Scales here. And then we play Finley Shrimpton as the Mazzala. We'll put those two on the bench like that. Elliot will start, but these two will get a break. Rashawn Scott and Janelle Bennett will start again. And Declan McManus will... Do we start McManus? Yeah, we'll start McManus ahead of Elliot for this one. Because this is a rotated side. Very much in the mindset of we are going to Swansea with our full starting 11. And we are hoping to win. We're going to Swansea with our full starting 11 and hoping we can put a performance in to be proud of. But here at the 1 degree Celsius York Community Stadium, it's 4-3-3 versus 4-4-2 as Scunthorpe travel to face York. York in 5th. This is not going to be an easy game. But we have the big FA Cup game on the weekend, so we're more focused on that. Our minds are on that already. Even if we're telling the players that their minds should be on here. We're already thinking about an away day victory against Championship level Swansea. If we beat Swansea away, my goodness me. Right, Shrimpton. We're in our white kit today. Interesting. I thought we might have gone green. But then red and green should never be seen together, so that makes sense. Rashawn Scott into Shrimpton. That's a terrible fucking pass, mate. Like, I think a 5-year-old could have made a better pass than that. Denton's bailed you out. Davenport. Coogan. Scales. Bennett. Drive, son. Cuts inside. This is lovely. I mean, McManus is in and he's headed it straight to the keeper, but he doesn't know the offside rules, so... That's unfortunate. Right. Scales. Davenport. It's found Bennett. It's into McManus. Penrith!
Penrith!
McManus is on it. And he sends the keeper the wrong way. It's his 7th goal of the season for Declan McManus. And Scunthorpe lead away at York. Come on. It's the power of the Panthers there helping us out. And if any team thinks they're going to catch us up, they're going to have to think again. Because we are going to fight tooth and nail to keep our title. Well, to keep our top spot. It's not our title. We won the league below last season. We didn't win this league last season. If we won this league last season, we wouldn't be in it. Thank you, Daft Sod Sean. I mean, how has Matteson been able to run into our penalty area like this? And then get a cross in. Well won. Rashawn Scott can't win a header, apparently. Shot from distance hits the bar. And Ashby Hammond has made a wonderful save to stop that from going in. So we are lucky. Scales, Davenport, onto his left foot. Denton, Bennett. He's found McManus. He's in behind. McManus! He's offside.
Lino! Lino! You've got to fucking see that!
The Lino has seen that, Neil. Calm down, Neil. Calm down. Regan Oggle was looking knackered already. It's only half time, Neil. Regan. Neil, I'm thinking Neil Warnock's still getting Aggie on the touchline. Regan, calm down. Right, it's half time. Get yourself an orange juice. We can definitely take charge of this game. You have the ability. I have faith. Right, we need a second goal to really secure this win. Especially with Dagenham and Redbridge winning away at Barnet. Barnet are in the mud this season, aren't they? Oh, they are. They're down towards the bottom. 17th. I don't know why my game keeps freezing right now. My PC is not having fun with them. Yeah, my PC is not having... FM is taking a lot of the power usage right now. My PC is not liking it. But they've now equalised, and this is why I said we need a goal. We needed a second goal, because they've now equalised, and the gap's closing slightly further. Right, Regan Ogle is going to have to come off. Oh, what an absolute bop this is. Right, the hot stepper is going to turn up, and he's going to inspire a Scunthorpe goal here. I'm calling it now, because McManus is in behind. McManus, oh, I've called it, because I'm an absolute mystic, man. I can tell. I can just feel it in the bones sometimes. It's a lovely 1-2 between Scales and McManus, it has to be said. And he's onside, and he puts us back in front. And panic? What panic, Mr. Mannering? Don't panic, Mr. Mannering. I mean, Dagenham and Redbridge are now drawn as well, which is very nice indeed. Afete will have to come to right back as we bring Semeyu on. Just for a little bit of defensive energy. And we'll bring Danny Elliott onto the left. Jason Law will come. Do we put Finley back there? Do you know what? We'll put Finley back here and we'll bring Jason Law on into the midfield. Get our subs done and dusted. Get some players rested. And get some better players in. And then we can then go again. No. Semeyu. He's got all the time in the world in possession. You can't press in us. And McManus is in behind for his hat-trick. He's been forced wide. So we'll square it back to Finley Shrimpton, who drills one against the bar. Elliott squares it to Davenport. And how have you missed that?
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this. That could have set us on the way to be a 19 clear. But now Dagenham and Redbridge are winning again. So it doesn't even matter. We'll demand more from the lads. I know it's tough. I'm asking a lot of you. I'm asking a lot of your bodies. But let's sort it out, lads. Let's keep this out. Lino, thank you.
You gotta fucking see that!
Can't believe they don't know the offside rule. Look at this. Oh, they're all offside. Look at that. Let's go positive. Right, let's drop the wing backs onto defend. Just don't run forward. You don't have to run forward. You don't have to do anything. Just stay back and man mark. As Dagenham and Redbridge have conceded a 95th minute penalty. Barnet, I don't normally like you, but you've done me a favour there. Because we're now 19 points clear going into the Swansea game. And we're going to give the squad 2 days off. We're going to be nice. 69 points, nice. Nice. 27 games, 69 points. Richard Dunn is not impressed with me. Well, Richard Dunn can go and do one. He can go and do one. Right, squad. Yeah, we've got 3 days. So the entire squad is going to get... Every single one of them is going to get 2 days training rest. Keep yourself fit, fresh and relaxed. As we go to Swansea. Looking for a spot in the FA Cup 4th round. This is where it could be big. Win away at Swansea and all of a sudden, 4th round tie. One of the big sides, please? Yes, please. That's what we want. Scunthorpe set. We are so far out of it. We beat Morpeth Town, who are not even in the top 6 leagues. Sutton, who we put 8 past, and then Wimbledon, who we put 4 past. So we do score goals. It's whether we can keep them out of the other end. If we can absolutely batter Swansea, then unbelievable. And we was away from home when we put the 8 past Sutton as well. So it's very much possible. Because then we also do have the small task of then Gateshead at home afterwards. So it's not going to be like we've got all the time. I mean, Saudi are bidding 126 million for Kimmich. Did he actually go to Saudi for 126 million? He's still there. He's still discussing the contract. I mean, 126 million for Kimmich is crazy money. Right. Everyone's as fit as a fiddle as they can be. A lot of people on high injury risk. Andrew Boyce is very much not staying on my bench. Kean Scales on you get. But everybody else, it's gonna be as fit as it can be. It's the first team that we are playing, that we have built. We've got the best team, the first team out there. I have faith in every single one of these players. Let's see, is there anybody that I can actually kind of recognise in this Swansea squad? Not really. Maybe other than Liam Cooper. And they're probably, 5 stars. Look at this. They're all going to be much, much better than us. But, can we beat them? That is the real question. If we can, I highly doubt it. But we're going to give it our all. We're not going to fade away from our attacking mentality. And there's a highlight early on. Roberts has lost possession. And they're in behind already. And the shot is put wide. It's not looking like a sellout. What's the attendance? Can we see the attendance? The attendance isn't telling us anything. It's 10,000. Okay. So it's about half of the capacity is here to watch this today. As Kenlock whips it in. Elliott's in the box. It's headed away. Can we get there, Afete, please? He has done. Nice. Inside to Younger. Harlock. Can you find the space? Roberts has. Law's found space. Law's driving into the box. He's got to square it. It's fallen to Elliott. Oh, it's a great shot. Oh, we started well here. An early goal to settle the nerves and really put the Swansea fans up on their backs. Would be lovely. Roberts, he's whipped it in. Sameu's back stick. He would have probably been offside. It's then thumped back in and claimed by Andrew Fisher, not Jason Fisher. Jason Fisher is our boy wonder. I mean, there's been an own goal and a missed penalty so far in, I think that's the National League games. Younger, Sameu, Beeston, go back to Harlock, Law, this is lovely playing out from the back. Roberts, he cuts inside on his stronger left foot. Can he find Elliott? He uses Fisher instead. Fisher, he's going down the outside, he's cut inside and Scunthorpe take the lead at Swansea. And it's a wonderfully worked goal out from the back as well. It's liquid football. And it's the young boy wonder turning his man inside and out and firing it into the bottom corner. Swansea 0, Scunthorpe 1. You can't write it, can you? You can't Adam and Eve it. We lead away in Swansea. We're praising the lads. What a start this has been. Beeston has suffered a bruised thigh. We don't need it. We don't care about it. That is the National League. How is the FA Cup doing? Villa are losing at home to Norwich. Everton are beating Sunderland. How are some of the other big sides doing? United are winning. That's all we can really see right now. I mean, I will take absolutely no more highlights. It's the only shot on target that is gone into the back of the net. And we are just going to praise because we shouldn't be winning this game. The odds are heavily stacked against us, and we are winning this game of football. And I'm very happy. I'm very happy. Right. Elliott is on a 6.1, which means Declan or do we throw Janil Bennett up front because of pace, or do we throw? I mean, no, McManus has got pace, so we can throw him up front. I forget he's got pace. And we're going to bring Davenport on for Beeston just because Davenport and Beeston is on a yellow card as well. And we can make 5 subs in the FA Cup. So, that is useful information. Praise the lads. It would be fun. Come on. Hold the door. 15 minutes to go. Oh, we've got a player off. Who's off? Who's off? Right, get that. Well done, Kenlock. Down the line to Fisher. Fisher, just run. It's inside to Harlock. Law's found some space in the middle of the park. Davenport, use Fisher out wide. He has done. Fisher down the outside. McManus, oh, how has he missed that? Bring Rashawn Scott on. Let's get some subs going. Rashawn Scott on. Bit of fitness. Let's get George Dowling on for Harlog. Again, just energy in the middle of the park. Tyler Denton on as well at left back. Just energy, energy, energy. Final 10 minutes, lads. That's all we've got to do to hold on for. As Lloyd whips in a corner, headed away brilliantly by Davenport. Can we close him down? Stop the shot. The shot from distance, it's over the bar. We love it. The crowd are up for us. The Scunthorpe fans in the away end travelling are loving it. Right, we get back, everybody. Hold on, hold the door. Hold the door. DLP, sit on defend. Hold the door. Balanced mentality. In possession. Time waste and be more disciplined. The tactical tweaks haven't taken effect as this highlight has started. Right, go out to the right. Tashby, please go out to the right. He hasn't. He's gone long instead, and we've gifted possession back to Swansea. This is not good. Connolly looked offside. They looked offside. Lino! The Lino! He's flagged. It's disallowed. He has seen it. Well done, Lino. Well done, Lino. Hold the door. 6 added minutes. Hold it, lads. Hold it, lads. Hold it. Hold it. No more game. Nothing. It's over. We've gone to Swansea and snatched it. Jason Fisher with our only shot on target. And we've snatched it at Swansea. Oh, and breathe. And breathe. Relax, everyone. Norwich and Villa have had an absolute barnstormer there. Birmingham has smashed Watford. Luton have what? Man United have made it through, so that's a big team through. Newcastle have made it through. Liverpool have made it through. Spurs have made it through. So there are some the big names are still in the hat. And so are Scunthorpe. Come on!
For a goal from his wildest dreams.
Jason Fisher, my boy wonder, 17 years of age, shining on the big stage with an 8.8. His goal was the difference. Oh, yeah, like players could do with a rest. I don't blame them. I could do with a rest after that one. We've got what, 3 days? Rest for 2, lads. Take 2 days off. You've earned it after that one. You've earned it after that one. Don't you worry about that. And then we've got Gateshead now. Another huge game at the top of the league. But Scunthorpe keep marching on. Okay, so we're without Younger for the next round of the FA Cup. Okay. The FA Cup 4th round draw. The board are very pleased that we've won away at Swansea. I am as well. Palmer have made a wait, can we offer? Sebastiano Esposito doesn't want to join us. What a shame. Stoke, Arsenal, Chelsea, Crystal Palace. You should expect Arsenal and Chelsea to make it through. More opportunities for a big side in the next round. Arsenal are out to Stoke. Wow, they can't do it on a cold Sunday night in Stoke. They couldn't do it on a Tuesday night in Stoke. They can't do it on a Sunday afternoon either. That's the big shock of the FA Cup round. As Champions League winners Arsenal are out to Stoke. Yeah, you heard that right. Champions League winners Arsenal are out to Stoke. We've captured the imaginations in the FA Cup, right? Give us the draw. Give us the draw. That's all we want. Here we are. We're doing it again. We're in the FA Cup 4th round. We're going to get it on 3 times speed. Start the draw. Sheffield Wednesday, West Brom. First out of the hat. We want a big side. We want a big side away from home. That's what we want now. We've had our fun in the Championship. Now we want a Premier League side. Spurs away. Come on. Spurs away. Come on. Come on. Draw Scunny. Oh, Brentford. Piss off. So it's not Spurs away. I said I'd take Leicester away. They have a decent sized ground. It's Stoke. Stoke's reward for beating Champions League winners is a trip to the King Power. Norwich are at home. Are we taking a trip to Carrow Road? In the 4th round of the FA Cup. No. Oh, it's an East Anglian derby in the 4th round of the FA Cup. What a tie that is. Tranmere Charlton away at home. Whoever gets through that tie will be rewarded with West Ham at home. That's a big one. The Olympic Stadium would have been a good one to have gone to. Wrexham or Sheffield United. I don't really want either of those two. No, Wolves have got them. Okay, so we've still got... No, is Man United in here? Still got United, City, Newcastle, Chelsea, Everton in their new stadium. It is their new stadium, isn't it? No, it's still at Goodison. They're still at Goodison. Reading against Liverpool. That's not what we needed. We're still in the hat. Man United, come on. Old Trafford. A trip to Old Trafford would be so good. Oh, it's a Manchester derby. Piss off, game. No. How are we not getting it? How are we not getting it? Brighton against Leeds. Oh, it's written for... Is it written for Chelsea away? Is it written for Chelsea away? Luton. Is it a trip to Kenilworth Road? Are we going to have to go through someone's back garden to get to the game? No, that's Wigan or Stockport's job. Newcastle away. Are we going to St James's? No, that's Nottingham Forest. There's 8 teams left. Oh, we're at home. Give us Hull Stevenage then. Hull Stevenage now we're at home. Oh, we've got Hull Stevenage at home. It's a winnable tie. Middlesbrough get Everton and Chelsea get Burnley. Oh. Literally one team out of the hat away from getting Newcastle. Are you shitting me? And it's at home to Stevenage or Hull. Where are Stevenage or Hull? Stevenage are in League 2. We've beaten League 2 sides before. Hull are in League 1. Under Ryan Mason, is that caretaker or is that actual manager? No, he's actually manager of Hull, having played there. Interesting. Who's he wanted by? Bournemouth and West Brom. Bournemouth and West Brom without a club. A manager even. That is interesting. Oh, we could have had it. When's their replay? So they play Wednesday the 15th of January. With Hull at home. It'll probably be Hull at home. That is crazy. How? Oh, I'm actually so gutted that we've just, like, we've got a winnable tie. Like, we've just knocked out a championship side. It's a winnable tie. Like, I am under no illusions there. Oh no, it's next match only, please. Like, it's a very winnable tie, but at the same time, it could have been so different. Everybody else is on decent, except for we'll play Bennett instead of Fisher. Like, it could have been Newcastle away if there was one team out of the hat earlier. But it wasn't to be. But now it's back to the reality of the National League. Gateshead at home. Encourage. We are 17 points clear as it stands. It will go 19 clear if we win. If we win. If not, 17 clear after 28 games is still very, very good. But Harlock on the set piece. It's whipped in. It's then going to be cleared away by Gateshead. I mean, they've taken a risk there. And then they've given it away. Law. Beeston. Kenlock's got space on this left-hand side. It's a very heavy first touch. He's got away with it and found Bennett! And the decision to start him over Fisher has already been vindicated. Don't you love to see it when you do that? Oh. Brindley made the mistake. It's then squared instead of shot. And Gateshead had been punished. Wanna make it with you. Roberts into Afete. Oh, come on, let's get a second before the 20-minute mark is up. It's Bennett again. He's nearly got himself a second. Afete's done well down that right-hand side there. Oh, there we go. And we're encouraging even though we're 1-0 up, and none of them are like that. The team have not like that at all. The thing is with this tactic, I don't know if it's the quality of the player compared to the rest of the league or not, but we just... And I'd love to see it from another manager's perspective. But, like... We are by far and away better as Elliott scores, but we just keep the ball so well. Like, I look at the match stats on a lot of games and we're averaging between 68 to 75% possession. Like, on a lot of the times when I'm looking at it and seeing how the game's going, and it's so good to see. Because it just means that it doesn't allow teams the chance to get back into it. When they're 2 or 3-0 down, he's offside. And that's the thing now. That when we're running away with the league, it's kind of like Man City. Like 65% possession here. Like, and because we have so much of the ball, they can then not create the chances. And when they do, they've got to be very deadly with it. And when we hit form, we don't tend to, like... We concede 1, maybe 2 in a game. So it means that you can't concede like 3 or 4 to us, which is what we're scoring a lot of the time. Which then just makes it so difficult for teams. That's just hit the bar. Is that Regan Booty that's just hit the bar? Is that Regan Booty? It is the Booty man. Ah. The set piece, the free kick taking machine. That is Regan Booty. Well, we want to know not to give free kicks away around him then. I mean, that's a terrible pass. But then all that they've done is booted it long, and then we get it back again. And Harlock's found Bennett, the scorer of the opener, finds Kenlock. Oh, it's a terrible touch. That's the one thing with Kenlock. He's been very, very good for us. But his first touch lets him down a lot of the time. I don't know what Law was trying there. He was trying to find Roberts, but it's not worked. Win this header. Nice. Beeston. Bennett. Just drive with it, son. Just drive. Carry on running. I mean, he's found Bennett again. Bennett into the box. Bennett with his second of the game. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful football. Absolute golazzos. You love to see it. Gateshead thoroughly in the mud. 3-0 down with 23 minutes to play. It's going to be a long road back if they're going to get into it. Bennett's on for a hat-trick, and he skipped past his man. He's found Beeston, who loves a shot from the edge of the box. He's hit the bar. He's hit the old Denver. He's donked it off of him. Roberts has not had the best of games. We'll bring... not Dowling. We'll bring Fisher on the right. Why not? We'll give Jason a run on the right-hand side. We'll bring Davenport on here. We'll bring... do you know what? We'll throw Dowling as the mares. Why not? We'll make all 3 changes at once. Show me why you should start the next game, lads. Just show me why you... make a difference. Do something to prove to me you could start. Dowling, Harlock, Afete. Just whip the crossing, son. I mean, he's nearly put it through his own net. He hasn't, but he nearly did. It'd have been nice. A 4th goal, I wouldn't have complained about a 4th goal going in for us. But we've won a header there. Won a header, won a corner even. We haven't won the header. We've won the corner from there. Harlock with it. He's whipped it in, and that's not even beat the first man. That is about as useful as a chocolate teapot. Kenlock again couldn't pass the first man. Afete. Even that end of the highlight there just shows we're winning the ball back, and then like very high up the pitch. Tashby has come and missed that completely. He's been bailed out by his defence there. He's been bailed out by some brilliant defensive play. We'll praise the lads. We're 3-0 up. We can praise them. Why are you unhappy? Oh, he's delighted now after the feedback. I was about to say. We're enjoying ourselves. 72 points. It's 19 points clear at the top of the National League. What a stream. We've opened up that gap by 8 further points. And we've made the 4th round of the FA Cup. And have a winnable tie against Stevenage, a potential winnable tie at home to Stevenage or Hull to come. And that is going to be, chat, once I've done this press conference, there we are, where we are going to end it for today. What a return. What a return back to Scunthorpe. 28 games played, 23 wins, 3 draws and 2 defeats. We have been top of the league since the 2nd game week of the season, and we show no signs of letting that slip. 19 points clear at the top of the table. We're into the 4th round of the FA Trophy. Our defence will continue in there away at Woking. And then we have a 4th round FA Cup tie against either Stevenage or Hull City. Thank you very much for those that have joined the view. Thanks very much to those that have stayed over from Murph's Raid. Thank you to all the people that have dropped resubs on the first stream back. It's very much appreciated. Then let's go and find somebody to drop the raid on over to. Because that is the very polite thing to do, isn't it? Is to go and raid somebody once we have streamed. Does Twitch want to load? Come on, Twitch. Come on, Twitch. There we go. Right. Let's get Football Manager 2024 up. And let's have a little look then. Let's probably put this tag on. So is they still live actually? If not, I'm gonna they are still live. They are still live. Do you know what? No, we're gonna raid. We're gonna it's how long have they got left? Let's have a quick look. Are they on? They look like they might be ending up now, yeah. So let's go and raid Mr. Caffeine FC. We're going to rate Mr. Caffeine FC. He is managing Hamburg. He is there. It is Hamburg. Yeah, it is Hamburg now. It's not NACL night. So go and show Ian some love and support. We absolutely love Mr. Caffeine FC over in these parts. He's managing Hamburg in Germany. Up in the Bundesliga now. So yeah, I am back tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, where we will continue with this FA Cup 4th round tie. National League Scunthorpe in the 4th round of the FA Cup. We're flying in the league, flying in the domestic cups. Could we go on and win another double with the FA Trophy and National League? You have to find out. I'll see you all next time.